hwe ni tew fallout bia about 2026 World Cup ya ba be hwe na awotwe so ensem a esi wo man Ghana mu they are taking center stage our political discussions I would do a course so ensane ani abadwafo esi nkonya. So once again, good morning, welcome to Ade Akye Abia weekend special edition.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's a good morning, the best breakfast show in the capital. Yes, it's okay on 101.7 FM.
So we've done about 1 minute into 7 live on Ade Akye Abia weekend special edition. Spanky Atenase Dada. Odamache.
Yeah, Janana.
Yeah, Jare de Oka.
Yeah, Nia. Nana said, you know.
You did, yeah,
so. Yeah.
No rush in the Evacuato.
Oh, who's that? The animal jay.
Sabako, dear.
Yamia Homobo. Now, so here.
Last week, dear.
Say, wow, you, Jumano. Last week, dear, na commentary into na a brand new.
That's a good one.
Kakra
was moving in Miampa.
When a day. Kakra, you could say by 19 July near we.
July so my birth month.
Miss me July born.
Ah, we are July born.
I am July born.
I think. July Nibia no one fenta. July Nibia.
Yes.
Welcome 2026. So far how far?
Oh Nana, they said you go so. Kakra teams no eyi omo ho epie. Na round of 32 matches no. Bibina eyi ne ho epie. Bibina say bibina asset ya teams ni bia hu ma omo mu behia asi akan no. Ibi nso twen say by the close of enne to ochina no mo opponent another opposition omo benya omo ene omo ahia. Matches are akoso so far. Where I wake up since 1986. See enya players different saa three omo hat-trick or World Cup no for the first time since 1986. Wow. Say different players ebo hat-trick World Cup no.
Tell on mention the chance.
Ono one of France here.
Mbappe to be.
Yeah, na we so ayebi Dembele Endra.
Yeah. Wow.
So far so good. So say run of 32 matches no. There I said appearance na be tudwa no. Germany versus Paraguay. Nyame ya adoma 29th, which is Monday.
Germany versus Paraguay.
Yes. Hey. Now, if you want to ibenya France versus Sweden. Round of 32. Sweden. France and Sweden.
I tip France.
Yeah, I'm your favorite.
Now Crawford says Spain.
But you see, another game no money Norway boy no. Or you Norway team now move keep less no rest you.
But you also agree say so for mu papa knowing too well say already they have qualified.
But omo parody omo stars now. Mbappe, Dembele. All right. And so we are right.
Football is a game of records.
Of course.
Enti wasel. Enti wachire bi na say bibi ni na say your competitive advantage over you.
Yeah, of course. And I call records some say washow.
Yes, and friendly match and so
there be the FIFA World Cup. FIFA World Cup. You figure you benya South Africa versus Canada. South Africa versus Canada. Omonso ebebo round of 32 no. Go back home for no. Oma fema qualify. Omo bought one of the host countries, Canada. And also round of 32 and a game and also Air 28, which is Ochina 7 p.m. And that's a game on Air South Africa, Canada. Now France Sweden so 30th June. And no Basel somewhere Tuesday. And also 9 p.m. Ubenya Netherlands versus Morocco. And also 1 a.m. 30th June. Round of 32 a game at Air Basel. Spain air train on what qualify but we opponent. US Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Good job.
Good job. Bosnia for omo nyembre saa o.
Oh, good job.
Yes, and also Ebebaso 2nd July 12 a.m. Round of 32 game Ebebaso. Now wabenya Brazil versus Japan. And also 29th of June 5 p.m. Brazil versus Japan, which is Monday 5 p.m. Na la Côte d'Ivoire ebo Norway. Yanjo Monday. Ene Frankese mu ebo Ellen Haaland. Yes. Côte d'Ivoire Norway no so 30th of June 5 p.m. And also I set eba so Argentina ebo Cape Verde.
Hey. The match of the tournament. So when I say I know coffee.
Yes, baby, I do the show. What about Ulusubia? A draw extra time penalties. Argentina. Namia Doma 3rd July 10 p.m.
Oh, Kevin, the moment you're impressing the world.
Omo debut tournament in ye.
And
3 matches in Naman Lusu. Draw drawing no 3 points on the second best team. A qualify.
And I let him just one normal boy, yeah, and young Pratimo.
Hey, what boy almighty Spain?
Only about draw.
Obo Uruguay, a draw. Now, and you want Saudi, why are there? Oh, my idea. Cape Verde. 3 matches, 3 points. We qualify.
Frank, in 30 seconds, did you ever anticipate to say a nation like Cape Verde? Where yet the Kenya about World Cup, but me advance it progressively like they are you. Nana,
my mom that dog chance and some bit more progressive. Minimum so ma qualify per group of Kotomo, Spain, Uruguay, Saudi Arabia. You know Uruguay for Ghana or the year. You know much twice in almost a World Cup. You know Uruguay pedigree our world stage. What World Cup and player who's to pay. And the kind of player, or player to player, not player for player. There's no way Cape Verde ever closer to Uruguay. Me first Spain crown and match Uruguay. Now wait till me a qualify ahead of Uruguay.
It is a Uruguay film.
Uruguay film, 2 points with film. Uruguay film.
And now Saudi with film.
Saudi with film, also 2 points. Spain Ethiopia, Enya 7 points. Na Cape Verde by as runners up, Enya 3 points. Uruguay 2 points, Saudi 2 points. Oma shoke, but na interesting parents baso bet. Unim African, you did 10 teams nekoi. You 3 years between 8 teams on be qualify for the next round of the tournament.
Is that Tunisia the job?
Tunisia Senegal qualify. And not pair results no. Superior goal difference or they are qualified ahead of Scotland as 3rd best team. Senegal qualify. I am to qualify. Now I say former Real Madrid goalkeeper Iker Casillas wakasa say sa former to you know on only FIFA for nyadwene. Indeed that say be increase ya 64 countries. Na ye ni 3rd best bia na ne we are first second no ye nya 32 teams are qualify because we say obi anya 3 points or they are qualify obi so betime nya be 3 points are ontimi fan qualify from the group because abia our deficit of goals are ontimi fan qualify.
Saudi Arabia
Saudi do nya 2 points in the ontimi nko
or that third and now
Uruguay that third
with 2 points.
2 points Saudi that 4 2 points.
I be new.
Scotland anya 3 points. Okofi by Cape Verde 3 points at the second or qualify.
And Scotland now over points yes.
3 points. By goals no more negative. Maybe it is the gap for a share 5 and run or benya +2. It is a group back reference a Ghana group now. Yeni England head to head. And a year Juma. Goal difference. It is a beer yen the 3rd. I will group in 4 points. Now let's take it say a country like Norway so the 3rd on the goal so 4 points you better the superior goal difference. Say you +2 and +1 no more any plus of goals you be quite ahead of them. And on Abuama Senegal qualify ahead of Scotland.
All right.
Tirana the no Iker Casillas say one on Obenya nkasa 48 team tournament no ye ntwam ne fan ko ida say 64 and they maintain 32 countries now. You go when you say 3rd best. The memo will relax Senegal we lose the first 2 matches. Not be winning final match also qualify. The more yeah. The so far parents are setting no. Na makase Africa yeah 3 year. You bet me enya 8 out of 10 countries that qualify for World Cup no. Advance ya communion. Already Morocco qualify. South Africa qualify. Cape Verde qualify. Senegal qualify, Cote d'Ivoire qualify, Ghana qualify. Algeria will game or 3 points already. Unya draw now win our qualify. Yeah, 6. and yes DR Congo so a point or game or babo or winning on so qualify into ye 3 year Abia Tunisia pe and a beer will be free from Africa. O ma lose 3 matches nyina into no man and said I'm fan momo nana US omo one of the coast countries nana co-host our host tournament we almost see a new World Cup rekra no omo ni agye business economy no to say boost of economy pa into almost also prepare bid say 2038 betom say host World Cup ni bi
no
US and amanfo say mondia moye visa akra mu issue for amanfo players tarmac so na ye screen players here enya juma but US aban say omo prepare ye World Cup ko ne FIFA kasa so the bid kwa kotum 2038 ombe host FIFA World Cup no as to say FIFA be pene na bid nyakoto abade ammo ma na se ento ban famo no eno nso e different thing na ye de honsem ebre yetiefo but now back to Black Stars of Ghana. Nyame ya adoma enne 9 p.m. ye ne Croatia boy final game. Irrespective of results e be PM no Ghana be advance they call the next stage.
Irrespective.
Yes, you lose you draw, you renew, you be call. By ye per se nya US was stay say be ye be hanse chances of Thomas Partey no abo bia. We see it me win na ye bomb pass be top group.
We need the win.
Yes, you win it na say bi nyame buana England entimi and win it and e share more goals near beat England on goal difference there better group no. The tell say Ghana e win it group near the first star. You best share third best team. E bobo sa game no Atlanta. Inti ye ntu kwan ko Canada. Thomas Partey be available abo. Say you win it na e bi ya Ghana say you ko draw na ye di second like to see a bit Portugal na Colombia and also ebeba so Toronto Canada
ona patent
ebia wonti me nko bio nti ebe mix no side game nim and I say ye di ncho na ye di third na ye qualify as third best teamer the same Colombia na Portugal na ye be say share baako and also ebebo no Kansas City which is US and also Ghana ye ntu kwan nko ayade a Canada the party betimi abo did you hear me say you be the first
your group name
a group man now see you be the third
and can we
oh yes we can because say 4-4-3
Croatia betimi acho
you be Croatia na your worst against Croatia kwa be draw
okay
or say a draw into we kakra wo ho so far Black Stars of Ghana 26 players dey omko no emu 20 at this tournament ni bi only 6 players na emu bi
only 6 na emu bi
yes.
Wow.
Players of Mumbo tournament team so far 2 matches about World Cup yase a goalkeeper Joseph Anan, Alidu Seidu, Abdul Momen, Derek Lucasen, Augustin Boache, and Christopher Bonsuba. Omamaka 20 players in Obia tournament ni bi. Inaki Williams, Thomas Brandon, Asante, Obia Kamadin Sulemana, Fatau Nuama Obia TSTB. 6 players out of 26 at the corner and a MOB. And no start kakra ho na Croatia ho omo our World Cup against African opponent the African teams we share Croatia though omabo some friendly game be Tunisia show 2-1 and a friendly game by a competitive tournament say be a FIFA World Cup I mean FIFA World Cup so 2014 omo share Cameroon 4-0 our World Cup 2018 omo share Nigeria 2-0 our World Cup 2022 Omushe Morocco 2-1 our World Cup. Before that, normally Morocco essential 2022 World Cup na group stage. It was 0-0. Nti e ban FIFA World Cup against African opposition a omun lusui. Ti be ne Ghana be your first African team of FIFA World Cup obeshe Croatia. Any start kakra wo ho. And ana matches so far abo bebre mo hwa goal king chart no Leo Messi we ready kan 5 goals in 4 matches. And have 5 good goals in 4 matches. Edema Leo Messi. Branch and actually say, you say we're breaking record that's set for all-time top scorer FIFA World Cup. Yes. Before tournament in Bekar say German striker Miroslav Klose only leading with 16 goals. Now Messi, 14 goals. That number is 13 goals. Cannot share. They say wash 5. They say Messi, I be 18 goals or World Cup. I say all-time top scorer no. Leo Messi, and as you see, 18 goals. By killing Mbappe so tata. Mbappe is not 12 goals. You say was for account on 16 goals of World Cup. I cut 2. No way equal Messi. Or set 3 Messi and Shibia were breaking Messi record not setting new one. How this year World Cup?
Second the be Argentina free munti. And France be progressing here then
Nana the no, and so far so good. Go kino a bad thing. We no be a goals, wait match more than 10 goals. Ya bo if you just 2 matches, I share 5 goals. If you about 3 matches, I share 4 goals. Now goal kill race no Messi. Ewo Argentina, one equal 5 goals. Osman Dembele of France was share 4 goals. Vinicius Junior ewo Brazil was share 4 goals. Erling Haaland ewo Norway was share 4 goals. Kylian Mbappe of France was share 4 goals. Now France 2 players share 4 goals. Omi no pay share 8 goals in 3 matches out of FIFA World Cup. Dembele 4, Mbappe 4. Matthias Cunha, Brazil also had 3 goals. Dennis Undav for Germany was 3 goals. Elijah Dust for Australia was 3 goals. Ismail Sabari, Morocco was 3 goals. Johan Mazambi of Switzerland 3 goals. Ismail Assar of Senegal was 3 goals. Brian Brobe de Netherlands was 3 goals. Jonathan Davis of Netherlands also had 3 goals. So far, goal king chart no say and the city of FIFA World Cup na say. Na oba assister players who make assist pa no so Michael Olise of France was 3 goals. Bruno Guimaraes of Brazil 3 assists. Me say 3 goals, 3 assists. Alexander Isak of Sweden 3 assists. So far only leading assist no 3 assists. Out this year World Cup na say. Na England bo Panama. Abrante Rhys James you ruled out. When you hamstring injury. Yes. It is England for the qualify crowd the current 32 or better mix that game. So far now you confirm say the next 2 matches Edema England Rhys James intimate mobile. And on the story eba. Mourinho so na kekasa. Say draw for need nkomo no musa and say World Cup in expectation and they said then our expecting. And I say ye penny kure peti. And I say draw for say aye. And I say the expectation is say players on board Real Madrid no omumfi muntem. Or say Real Madrid players and get Mbappe mu France omumfi. And it was that no say omumfi say be mbeti ma rest. No ma pre-season term dey ma Real Madrid no enye omo. No say on progress ko anima. O me pre-season na ache ni be season o nya time any branch no enye training kese.
Controversial.
Yes, Mourinho waka no ho. Say the pipe boy and say player be abo Real Madrid no country free muntem. Say the be ya obinya time akọ rest no about pre-season term.
Man get what?
E dey ma Real Madrid.
Preja wedding kan to dia mamo.
Nana Paraguay FA so aye protest e dey ma FIFA. Almost omo jiri say omo brand here your friend say Miguel Amiron. Na omo game back coordinator e kata na no. Na before tournament no FIFA the rules ba say player bia na obe confront you bi na obe kasa o don sabe kata wa no be cover no ye be fa ne say o ka asembo ni ntina wa cover wa no ti ye be suspend ye be ma o card ama Amiron Paraguay game okoye bi den sakata na no ma ye man card e ni free game nim na mo protest ne say wo mo hwe Ghana versus England game e course no na Abrante e friend say Jude Bellingham ono ko nya Jordan Ayew nchen den sakata na no e kasai bo mo ntia se no de referee na man red card anyina mfim na Miguel Amiron de oye bi ye man red card na FIFA for say Jude Bellingham ni Jordan de no na nye confrontation na say bia bufu na ba na okasa I so mu no mu di nkomo agrekra no mo sere e friendly conversation to no kata na nunti e na o man red card no still Paraguay fe ni so mo ntia se mo so mo ntia se nti o mo ye protest FIFA e bias o hwehwe mi ye mfa mo na ma me mfa we ntwa to ma na me nya time na ma so say BBC for the abase ever since almost started to almost broadcast World Cup our mo social media no apps so no Ghana versus England I record almost broadcast FIFA World Cup game bia omanya viewership to say Ghana versus England according to BBC almost on app on social media so no Ghana and England game no omunya over 15.5 million viewership. Now ever since almost started say omo broadcast FIFA World Cup or more social media handles any omo app no so no amanfo ahwe by Ghana ne England game ne die nipa hwe ma ne boro so eno any ade a message ani BBC for ade abetudwa ase omanya ade a record viewership ade a record or Ghana ne England aba break dia mo nti eno ne hyeche kakra efri ho ade ba na dwumako bi e from say Jack Motus ohum omo ye partners ade ma the Ghana Football Association omo so ma hwe hu say Ghana ne England ye wie ye the best player ade ma Jude Bellingham ama Jude nkwa keka say on deserve award a omo de ama no because Jude say boy Ghana e boy no ko say Ghanaian player ene je sa award no but still ye de ma Jude Bellingham na Jack Motus say omo ye partners ade ma the Ghana Football Association womo ankasa omo player of the match Ghana versus England omo de akodi ama Thomas Partey omo say Partey na best player outside game nim to mama $2,000 omo san so ahye bo say going forward game bi a Ghana bebo player bi a obenya man of the match Jack Motus eman $2,000 asan so abona baso wo hone ne nsem abetudwa omo so matena je say sa player of the match FIFA for the match Jude Bellingham ne de on Zemfata
so no ampo omo grant you no kan
also deserve it. Oh nana one thing say brofa so me honest say ya be before
and yes I say
omo ye
bebre no aye ebi so FIFA say onye honest fra
FIFA say sika nti no yesa
now sika nti no omo yesa no munum sa na ye friend say Seblata enye sika sem ya bi no mde for no a wo mu yi ni fi wo ya
Seblata ye omo yi ni na say na sikit na me be kan ne say World Cup or the Africa no enu anti no mo pam no abrofo ne pam from FIFA
why na nyam beti omo kan
yes because no more opposed say World Cup be Africa and as Seblata as a president to Ghana now said no Africans are part of us even a by election kwa ye ni vote do so our FIFA Congress
nyamia oka Africa ho bedina se mama
no omo de pam no ba nyamia nim ni aside visa issue security normal World Cup ankoye no in terms of say yen fan say spectator na say patronage there World Cup we are one of the best o kata de nipa ko ba won say we almost stadium no esoso and na price no so was soro but still amount for patronize it
all right
so far so good no wonder America for us to dream say 2038 almost say host to
obi anfa
e bi do na ujafo ni ho
and ya just sa
Trump ni ho de atin say emu bagu kakra
na dia okwa no to be ba unim no eze waye ku sa no otwe onya
emmom
and said what you obekokra no quick one Ghana Black Stars and for agitate say system na ye bon especially when we are advancing to the next stage of the
knockout stage, you know,
where the big sharks in the ocean. The question is, can we survive?
Nana, me say going forward now, you coach, you know, I think say a game be an plan na obeti my approach strategy dia kum. Because o share ya ni Panama no na first half no na too defensive, but second half we open up game kakra. Until they introduce you Brandon Thomas Asante. But in England, no, why not just say, oh, pin game in them cry?
Was it the best?
Yes, and I mean, who's against England and
was it the best?
The best plan or you could
give one came to me no more.
Nana, or more quality seeing. Or my attacking or compared to your attacking, you know, or more so saying, baby, a bit me or compare me with defense pay. And a difference, no, a was resume because you can't tell me, say, my gain is reconciled or may better than the defense or mobile. No. Say Jade Spent better than Gideon Mensah. No. You can't tell me say Rhys James. Now Marvin Senaya. They say World Cup start no open players or my tackles for a second. Marvin Senaya. Or more winning tackles. I could tackles a winning or a second. Into against England there na structure and plan and may pass or one to defensive. Yan shawa yan concede. And until the way introduce your brand here Brandon Thomas Asante. Because no or best send you forward more or a more offensive player because or a striker at the Coventry City. But the game against Croatia, anyone want say Obama Branton no Abebobi because of a win and of a results against Croatia. Going forward, any game beyond Obotima City deep, anya low block near the Ademo survive because over dry be copanetis. Edia ba could be free. It's a baby also open na obo ulusu ulusu enti me gidi say sa strategy we dey call throughout the year emwa because yen she go so yetimi she goes out and that's why we be say be a referee from Honduras Said Martinez one FIFA well me no mo ya adwene but chances are here na create a game ni game na England e ball ni na any ye defend ya me the point ye oni ba ya adwene say England could do be no hit woodwork out to me say lack and na way side entimi e win but me person me hwe ne against Croatia the same tactics on the comedy na MYA because what qualify called knockout stage who defend the set day and the points build up you a resource win ye de ko anim so who defending it over draw 90 minutes extra to defend your penalties won't be defend it and so a bit will be a game it me who say going forward no so to me every tactics your game be also set it too deep you nim say a defensive minded coach all right by game bo wa Panama second half you so be biem kakra so hwe ya second half no compared to first half no second half no biem ye bobo by England dey na why na adwene say last World Cup no the run ko World Cup England share 6-2 inti o miem no masa guna ni masa biu na now the secret no inti Croatia they may expect to open up because already you qualify you lose you win you draw you be qualify to open up now where the require him dey amwa
I'm say yakasa aya players no anampen for no mote no mo ka e kire players no the day are you ne Panama
Jordan
Jordan ne Panama the expectation of yin anayehwe no I'm say we meet I'm a lot of talks about ni play no ho but are we not justified criticism say a buy far the we are a ball against Panama because yene England the ana ya usually free Jordan are you on me watching TV watching him play no I can say he lived up to expectation.
Of course
he wasn't holding on to ball no as or you know not releasing in term and not nyamne na hwe me ka che say enye the tinukura problem ba ho me say think 90 minutes regulation time ko betumi abo on say e boa wo no a ma otumi nya otumi home enya strength the twaso ana what they are making say that
nana me no ya adwene 100% e bi kwa wachi be 120 aka no be say ya adwene nana o hwe ya compare Jordan and you performance against Panama and to that of England we say improvement e ba mu
sure.
And game no open play your press game no pa Jordan you both sides you know play your press pa Jordan you
and to me Wednesday make I say born he was my man of the match.
Yes nana as en penny focus me say the o twasa no onim se nachi achia hwe wo ya de bia bo hu say wo ya de pa bo bi o cheche mo say no ade wo ye ni say we ni say e beboa I think say Jordan etie criticism na e ba man no we taking good faith aye juma work towards that and to say no after England unze obi about Jordan achieve
sure
to say you na expect from him as a captain and leader of the team and why juma you expect to say onye more against Croatia and then you Jordan ayade ye mo na baso kwa nko yanke ye betena haka to why juma na de ye bo na baso enunti na Ghana for ye bo na chinje say ye mpenasem ye obi antan no ye pen pa ye do no o ye juma yi on say applause ni na eba
sure
bia bona paso ti ontoa so se be de ankonyezi e kan ma ne bumfu e ma ne ntage obi se obi kasa na so obi mpenasem inti so far so me no ya adwene I think say otie de kan against Panama I work ama ye juma man against England you expecting more from him against Croatia na nwumre na
will you be surprised say players I do am call ya wo munya the chance to kick the ball ever since we started no and coach no likely obey introduce you muina
nana o share Norway ni France and na we are qualified already the results so hu ya na France now 6 points into Odegaard Haaland Reyes of Dortmund slot of Atletico Madrid some place keep pressing your rest will be amobu game ni bi Ghana ya qualify bets ye yan results no enti me expect say even players be a injury kakra wo omo nye 100% fit no ka on rest omo. Somebody like Jordan you say on say unya head injury against England.
Yeah.
Me nya yanka on rest no as a captain. Na oma other strikers no so opportunity omo so emebo. Na players be e be say you can afford to lose them going forward say round of 32 no. E be players be say Caleb so utum so yellow card. Think about him rested on one maybe one player and so I bet try in the lack because there's no way you lose you renew you draw you be free game no no ya adwene say ka players be or that chance no win say you lose you win you then you be qualify no so metro or lack no so nya the feel of the tournament say be you be nya core team no going forward
what about say enne mejima no see you say ko ba say Croatia say with more goals your chances of qualifying and impeded.
Now we share third best for no only 2 teams spend all 4 points and they be what 3-3 no more they qualify. Senegal say or the 3 points now qualify. So Ghana lose your 4 points already. If you ever qualify ahead of Senegal, I don't know I qualify be in free.
Say you this second now with the remember me. Say this second now which is first or second likely say be the move back.
Yes.
The second now nation now we are likely to meet any difference in so nation being and we are likely to meet.
Nana you second you base here the winner of group J. Ohenenana Colombia and Portugal. Yes, the Colombia did first. Now you second group you base Colombia. Say you first, na Portugal the second, na you be Portugal. Say you first, na Colombia the second, and say you the first and second, and likely say Colombia or Portugal move back, and you be sure. One of 32. Simon, Luis Diaz and Colano, one thing, the Africans. So,
your young boys here do Mokoy, no many adieu. Open yet, papa. Now, visit the Kukra no, it's Robert Kaka, but Jerome Puku, or the which I reach on.
And now, group K now. Colombia was 6 points plus 3 goals. Portugal was 4 points plus 5 goals. Omumi Nuna Equasia. Omumi Nuna Ebebo and 11:30 p.m. Enti result PM Biano, Baku Betope, Baku Ebe runners up. And a DR Congo no 1 point. On also about Uzbekistan, our Shipping Boys group. No, the DR Congo winning 4 points. But maybe no dimension more goals. I'll bet him the Portugal, Portugal Lusua. Portugal plus 5 goals. Indeed, DRC won -1 goal. Into a year of so Oyi Portugal. Oyi so be about 5 or 6 goals. Na Portugal Lusu. Then on November 2nd, na Portugal batted. Now what you say? Hey, it is a ten say fans of Monaco draw, Colombia, Portugal draw. Colombia be 7 points, Portugal about 5 points. Na Ghana Ethiopia group ya ni Portugal. Ghana this second group group K no, ya ni Colombia na bebo. Inti say ye pese avoid omo de ya, che di third. Na di third de ya, ye be avoid Colombia and Portugal. Na bia ya sanso akɔhwɛ country ba kwa nso be hia as third best team ya ye komu no. Sa na tie. You did first likely say Colombia na Portugal. You did second Colombia na Portugal baako. But you be avoid them you had the achieve be your third best team out your group. And you be to avoid Colombia na Portugal.
And no to the could third I want any
position go is Spain for a train do beba.
Do beba.
Round 32. Spain for I read more train do beba. And Zebia could tell any document Spain so. Nti nana upayen topic Portugal second year Portugal. We got what company ekon o say already see any best team bebo.
From assessment as a sports journalist, knowing the Black Stars are parody or players are parody or for this tournament. Here modern boss so far can we advance from maybe as I say the Queen?
Yes, Nana, maybe the Black Stars team way.
Regardless of the opponent.
Nana, Black Stars team way. Omanya de Krama men also would do run of 16. You progressive from round of 32. One step further.
Maybe you drew a national race.
Or they do quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals.
It is say if you no, it's almost the matches never become home.
Okay.
Say previous now 32 in can home. Now can qualify call round of 16 direct. To if you open up quarterfinals. But you say about round of 32 and some will call 16. Some will call quarter. Oh, you say about 8 matches and some will World Cup no. Ntina me dear irrespective of opponent e be share no 32 no see it me advance do round of 16 you feel more round of 16 and now you progress here be okay
me do ase anope na we de me ni wuwie na amanyofo yi abai Hurricane after the match on Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Interview or grantee your kind.
Yeah, I think whenever you come against these type of nations where they're just looking for kind of a 0-0 like they did today, they're looking to waste a bit of time and win fouls. And from our point of view, I think we handled that pretty well. We was patient. We said at half time to be more patient and move them side to side. And I think as the game went on, they got more tired. The subs that come on were 1v1, done really well in the wide areas, and we could have easily won the game.
Thank you, Majidi. Is a interview. What's more?
My tea.
Where the UK for Nibi. Thereby could be no day. One man responsible from the time. Many money this week, next week, Manati. No, can you need
Nana, so no, you also now a frustration or the casa. You're on the bed saying, plan a game star, yambo. Oh, yeah. Because Uti after a new game, you can legends, Nankasa admit to say, ya Robbie Ghana. Rumi Aka, even Gerard, Ryan Gates, na John Terry Aka, so think Ghana Yapaneti. Game na a concert FAO, you player Prince Eduka Benano. Concert where Yabo, or Kofo player, Ninan Cabo, until a obvious foul. Referee no Robbie, totally. Even Jordan Pickford, boy, PA or be foul player no, na red card. Go PF in the 18 box no. Yeah. No be foul player.
No be 9
Derby. Okofo player. Uja ono ko wie no na ase wono no no o hwe referee no. Goalkeeper no hwe referee. The one referee na nyina nsa na oyo okay. Wa Robinana, I'm sorry but Ibrahim Muhammad so akọ Black Stars of Ghana o come. Yes, or say or bigger bonus than the taxpayers na the more no. No, we here so call parliament kwa sign and sana when you sika dia bromo.
My God.
By Ghana buying the obeko parliament akwa sign check and ma parliament approve and sana mo bonus so we win man no. Win man no obehwe mo be invest in them.
Game be na kan wa jam.
Your boy England we o se ye ni Croatia yi. Omu win fama no. No bigger bonus.
Ibrahim ko to no bo. Croatia de say e dandi. Because we had the next game
okay say moko for the match bia no
match
bia man bonus so say kura we say o hwe baby a boy ye match na Boston Hon Stadium no omuhu architect no ne plan no monye no mfamra Ghana ne yenhwe say obitimi aboa me yesi similar stadium o Ghana ha na say ni pa bi say be ten o Ghana ha ya ma yeko maybe your game then say on our bigger bonus than the taxpayers is scared more mono. Bigger sing Ghana mine
and you can in dollars oh.
Na Ghana could play be winning bonus $10,000 each. No so bigger. Oh the oyen 11,000 cry bigger than the more. Good idea.
That's it. Now just 1 minute. Yeah, na Portugal they be player.
Player there.
At the last a year or when you wear no one or mobile. One my name more.
Oh,
and your row.
Nana so mubano. Last game boy.
Young Cassandra or last week say one man make Cassandra. What's the difference, babe? I'm a food trouble pa. Even Friggy na no Mendes a boy in a crown no be a fees obema or therefore nabo. But Mendes be was saying to Untimin Casa. But Ronaldo, and aside everything when you but the qualities be don't even finish him. Prefers go or share against Uzbekistan. Maybe no in a position to me cross by or cat or place it born to or a player. Penny the penny. Why are you? No Fernandez Neseba, one mama Nin Chanko do. One money Chanko.
na ɔmo nso ntwa nkodu
yo
ɔno ɔmo ne ntwa nkɔ na ɔmo nso ntwa nkodu
because we ne last yi ni mu bua no na se nyumunyamba na se ɔde kɔtena fie ade aka nya mo dia
nana still hwɛ Argentina team na ɔmo bɔ de ma Messi up to now because on the second goal ɔhyɛ hat-trick second goal no na player akɔbɛ tuma ahyɛ bet open the legs ma bɔ no twɛm kɔma Messi no ɔplace hyɛ nti Portugal team no deɛ wɔ by compare ɔmo first game na ɔmo boy against DR Congo no to that of Uzbekistan I think say difference pɛm this time na ɔmo yɛ adeɛ nti ɔmo wɔn aba so far so good ekwe the African teams no yɛmo mpa say DRC betima win na ɔmo bɛka teams I qualify no na yɛmfa ne say Tunisia pɛ ɛna ntimi progress because Algeria betima win ya progress because Algeria ne Jordan mo de obetima progress na afei out of 10 yɛtimi nya 8 or 9 crowd qualify nana I think say a plus at the African football mami fancy na amanyofo no so ento aso nana
Spanky me da se pa abusafo we de Spanky de ne na wo despite media ha ochafa baby UTV o Nit FM and Peace FM pa na agudie mu nsem odi ho adwuma ana oye ho adwuma e wo ho na wake up in ne na contract say aya ombe refresh your mind na ombe may update of wake up na ye woman it's a season that we need to know the question na me ba Facebook mabehu Lord Noah, thanks for joining this morning. Also good morning to you too Lord Noah. Julian Ngolo say merci beaucoup merci Julian get through Kwachua Mangati. I say thank God Uruguay is out for what they did to Ghana in 2010. I will always be against them. And then Mangati comes again. I say Baba Rahman didn't touch a ball. He was in just 1 minute. Kofi Ketekre. Hi, I am DJ Ketekre of Sankore. Fantastic, please, you do a fantastic, great job. Please keep it up. The good work. Kofi, thanks for the praises. Watching you live from Akrokeri. Keep serving Ghana and beyond. Regards to Honorable Desmond Afwapa, incoming MP for Mina constituency, and Honorable Mula, Assembly member for Akrokeri Fee electoral area. The only junior Tiero shattered the whole Ghana. Akrokeri. Because it was some film live. I'll show you Ewo UK. Alright, we've done about 4 minutes into 8. Weekend special edition of Ade Akye Abia so any. And I'll pay you. I'm your 4 Mabeka our guest Richmond Adam Srimsai rated on your new Dr. Kwabena Sante. I see you do. Member of the NPP communication team. So Babeka and ne anope. After this one, you better young come to you know as
Kane, my respect went out the door a little bit, yeah? Because
Nancy, Nancy, detail by the year or yet, as a national council, no, and who be conduct now to incident who be our demonstration, so they are no as a dream one, but it be a national, Emma, year, a senior market, or PA, center or to the car, Koya, dear, now, or PA, you know, or constantly cared, Nantana Moya or yet, no more person find them out to security and bodyguard, so, and almost normal person. Papa no itini MP ekoye juma person ya ntema ntokwa esi nante no mo demonstration any area fenyo security for look at the movie san and some in trade kra ni no tia nante no ejojo sa but me see san manema wodia ni ho e fine and one say sana medical can discipline itini ho mo ni did say almost no disciplinary procedures meeting kum and I'm a member of the National Decision Committee. Name Mono party which says will be Biana if he say constitutional can be free says it will be a teacher party no and this war. Side panel our Konya sort of paper. And maybe a moon crew bonum and the meeting member near Yakuchi Ashamano, send a mama and saying no and say and pa Kratebis Abba, idea of the new Kennedy at Japan. Now the amount discipline committee. Yamum 2 weeks. So Monfa Omano Samra. Omo de bar and so the best after National Executive Committee deal. Now ya dia tumpe the phone him say. Discipline committee push here. Omano Samuni. And also no the neck ewo kwenya say ombejatum anomunyin tum anombe sakre. Ye wachimu so mdo mujuma di neba. And period no ayana say assembly say near the committee na. Ayana entire moment timeline. Move your movement on Modiaba. Sansa, we knew say any penny tea, Nintino, and the moment time I said 2 weeks. Or more friend, you know, or more, she's saying, and more family to him.
Yeah, that's sorry, yeah. Yet you audio be an enemy mu say, young papa, Stevie Ofosua Jare, your constituency chairman, yeah, a mine yet in about power, or the audio be a better to say, a young mammy, empty papa bar, Pepinis, Nakoyo, Kuno, young papa, Stevie Ofosua Jare, yet in about power, said by a constituency chairman say, when you mammy, Phyllis Nakoyo, or then other, or then I am Pemu agro, young so young ma. Ya delegates ya de omu nyina ba power ye nim se enye nokre na se mpo aye nokre mpo a ye de na nka ye nim se enkola nketenkete mpo sa asem we nko omu na omu beka na nka nko ye se ye papa ana ye leader a woda ya no a nka wokasa ye nyina ye tie no na no na sa asem we ego se efiri ba enti sa asem a ye papa ye chairman Stephen Ofosu Ajare ode ba betu dwa eye audio we ya me ka say uko various social media asamu na duru ho enti se si aye opponent stations ni nyina duwa ena no power yi aye obatam stage omubutu bo sa audio no ni aye person ni sa omumba suspend Ajeri ya wa ha constituency ha ansa achama Ajeri ba ya but achama Ajeri ni time is too much wa ba be say party na chicha party mo se si say party no and so spend yan panu ko bi ye ni chairman ye ka so ye ni chairman bi mo yan ka say na fa chairman yo sankampa oye bema odimu a me di so be ye audio dia be put all the platforms say oni ye mpiada nti ye free internet chairman ye free national chairman ye free mami Lodina ye free mami voice say yes from all the MPs amu ye mba ye kwa mamba mbe ye mba ye batan ye mami Lodina ye friend biem Dana yama 7 days no say anti mo ye papa bi e be ma yakoma ato ye yema ye be go naked say ka so for the mati yenka yetimi ye bi ye be go naked ni ade aba ne office ho mo national unity so ma nya bibi afa ho ayama mo 7 days ye be ye ho fi e ko to emi say
abusafo ni panimfo ni atitifo amo platform so chairman Stephen Ofosu Jare na me kesa digital chairman me make sa platform you should da but because me so bi me nipa a moja ewo memu a me wo yere ewo mba na platform esu do bia eguma ni mase ye se ne ma free eguma ni mase ye se ne ma eguma ni mase ba na call yo ekunu Yusuf a o su sido accounts Clifford I or platform esu be kan se bia odipa kono ye nyini mfiso na oba be guma ni ma sei na ma yese na ma di party sika na ma yese chale me mo sika de da o 2016 e lose election ho yaw na me de be positions be pecha ma yedi a pains na se be bo party no ma be bo party no sa be mpuna ko na minimu no obi 2017 na ko na minimu no 2018 June ye kokoto ko influence election na me di ho na akoyo na me ba chairman mpu no na akoyo no ginsemi we campaign ma chairman Habib ba ye wie no oba me nche be pa me cho ene me be ye fine me kacha mati na akoyo no me girlfriend me kan to nyama me ka tender me kan oboku mo pa mo me dua bia mo person me ko videos so me ko radio station ma bo dua live actually bia say yes na akoyo no me girlfriend.
All right, 11 after 8. Ade Akye Abia weekend special edition so any live on OK 101.7 FM. Yaubedu, thank you very much. Also, I like you so much. Live from Kifumampong. May God be with you. Yeah, may God be with you too. And I like you also. Park with no site. Thank you for joining us. Patwa joining here Facebook, YouTube, your social media platform. Be as well. Boni Ade Akye. Wash Ade Amaye. Ma yenko na yene abedwafo enhye nkomo se. Dr. Kwabena Sante. Drug Martin.
Ya eja.
Akwa abazoso.
Medase pi.
Bibia boko.
Nyame adom no mpaibo mikyina me naso.
MPP mu boko.
Nyame adom MPP mu boko.
Me bo soundbite bi o.
No cre.
Deliberately na me ball soundbite no and in order not for you to be lost. Soundbite me ball you know 3 voices a kind no. Bako Alisa Hotel. Now no dey see o Emra National Executive Council of the NPP a call meeting. Ken must go, no. There you also no money beer for major lie. Second voice was Nana Komia, Kane Director STC. I am the owner, chairman, Dr. Ladi Mamadou Komia campaign. And at the third voice, I am Nana B. Currently, the organizer, national organizer of the NPP. Tianono ye NPP for the Ekosubi. Ekosuna wachi soundbite no. And then, my mimbisa, Rich Martin. God, yeah. Bibia Boko. My just microphone. Woka bibia boko ina NDC mu bibia boko.
Oh nyame adom NDC mu de ho adwo wa wote uka ezua no obi age so eza uka ehejo obi aka bodo chese ho adwo
na wutu senya east.
Oh kaswafo ni de omo ankasa no omo ye a country on their own, you know. Their issues are always, I mean, yes, but you say, problem, no. My Nigerian or my man as a party name, no. Ever cut down, Davy.
Chairman, no voice, name boy, and Baku, you are catch out to the
me voice, me original voice, no. Me original voice, no. It's rather unfortunate, but I'm very sure, say, yeah, party chairman, secretary, no, they'll step in to resolve it as soon as possible. I'm very hopeful.
Madam Penny, for you, as na Wamensha free, Dr. Kwabena Sante said, dog, when did you born, Kakra?
Annie Ohenenana, many jibon ho, pa. My bobo pen, may I abo for a canona, many jibon ho, eja.
I
was all GD, Me. Mr. Near Frame naturally born striker. Upia to Menima.
No, but what now?
Yasem Ketua.
Rich with you or no?
Oh, maybe they're born in me need you. Me and my bobo pen. Still I'm about just say once me born and quichi. I want to niche day in New York, but football the idea me need you. Now me a sports professor me where is it? Yeah.
I mean, Ghana Black Stars. Your performance so far, where a minute na yentin flow. Your performance so far, Panama, England, and today, your Croatia. All your team no, you put it together for this World Cup no. Your performance so far and your expectations.
Me da CP Ohenenana ansa na me hye nkomodie na se no. Me de nchia kese nchia mudru ebema Franka tufo eye Dr. Mahmoud Baumia to Franka amaye 2028 the president in waiting aye de ne be diga na akunya kese no amagana fo nyina ho atimi atowon amaye timi anya asetena pa ye hwehwe as a country me de nchia kese pa be ma Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na afi nso me de nchia akwa ama enkrofo e kai ho aye ne omudi dwuma nyina eye menuanom aye na anopai omote morning shows we din komo ema osunu kokroko party ama yetimi atumpon menuanom aye ka me ho menua panyi kofitonto omunyina eti afidie so na anopai din komo e de aboa yen party na bio nso maka afa Black Star ho adomase osani omasi ama ye ni age so man eniema pi na ekoso wo man ni musisi a hayen as a country na hadrin uti Ghana hase sisi ana areho no doso niema mu aye den eniema en otwe entwe wiyenyi bibia anko anso at least the Blasters maye last 2 weeks bo mo bo emaye ni je as a country ebedo mase na biyo nso yakatro mo se omonyire omo maye yeto machi se ne da omoye no yenim se eno mo de nkunimdie be yeden ebebre Black Stars match ma follow keenly ahwe me miss 1 second e Black Stars match mo me hwahwe de ekoso half time ni na me sorry because I'm very passionate about whatever is going on the field and patriotism ewe mu as new patriotic party there edu baby say ya nyina ye kabom se nipa baako yemfa nye amanyosem ene obi nam ha sei ena mahama enti ahama enti na Blasters bobo a whole lot of stories but yen subscribe to that e ban say ye call as a country ye ko bobo a nyina ye yere yen ho ye den eta
obi akasa
oh nipa bebre din komo bebre e kase ekufu ado time no na bo na ye basa na mahama ba yi na yi krofo ke kansem na nsen Ibrahim Kochia
mo time mum de na nyo
sa na omoka onso yet your mind the first time ye ni sei ehu picture ye boss World Cup na John Ajekum Kufo na president MPP aban anso sane esitie na ye se bobo ye mfanya amanyo 17 sem se ya na enkeka ne bebre bo ye born 2006 so be kai anwoma ye to Blasters nyom ka Mon Blasters Ghana ni ade Ghana ye de na ye Kufo amemu anso bobo no de ye se mfanya amanyo sem e ma nan sei ye tawo machi de omu ye bia no ye tawo machi e hobi se omo be get ye on our yellow brick road na yetimi akase ampa ye nyina ye bomu ta o machi se country baako ama Blasters etimi ayeden edin kunim intinanso ye ta o machi mimpo de previous match ye ni England match no na nkrofo kase oh e be draw nkrofo se ye be she 1 me na me GDC ye be she 4 am a prediction no timi wo gidie bi am de ta Blasters echi am gidi se Ghana ha no obi ani sa gidie ni bi na ye ni Croatia yenya realistic kakra be win by 1 goal to 1-0. Anya one ne koyi tunso a ebesum saa.
That's it.
Etawmechi dende.
Dr. Kwabena Santia Siedu, member of the NPP communication team near Tin Kano. Rich.
Nana.
Me gidi say ne Panama ni England no what should be.
Oh, media send me kan kai no. Football ne dey manage ho pa. But answer na me comment also no. Ma me fa inchiakese ma your Oman paying for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Wasisa nyama bebre. He is doing great. Oye juma obo ejuma. Wama ahunto aba Oman nim na yeda na CP. Yes sir. Onyankopon ne mpaebo emma no so oma no nkwantintin oma no ahonden no nkoso embo ejuma pa obo na de etosu mi no so mechia mi ame papa the Deputy Attorney General of Ghana, Honorable Dr. Justice Shemsai obo ejuma. For a very long time, we've not seen any vibrant and excellent Deputy Attorney General or tiso no. Court cases na dia dey ekosu nyina no. Ono ano di akoniaba, akọ international, akọ ECOWAS, akọ winning case ni sanya manyama nyina. I mean, it's very laudable and I'm so proud of him. Me dey bia meka say any opportunity amenye bia no mebo na baso because obo ejuma pa. Na and that's who ne sister Penny a birthday. She's 50 years.
Okay.
Your friend no me friend no Auntie Patricia Shemsai. And then the birthday. She's 50 years today. I wish her a happy birthday. And I want to tell her I love her so much. She's one of my favorite aunties, me Donipa. And I just want to tell her that she's blessed and I know God will do wonders with her. Okay. And yen twaso. Blasters match ni there. Me we GDA say ye be winning. Na me nyaya anka ye be winning. Nanso ewo ho. Because Osha ye group now say to me a winning group now. The next stage, any round of 16, omo ye be share omo no. Omo emu ye din kakra.
After we are told to say either Portugal.
So until ye di first
Colombia.
Ye be Portugal. Until ye di second
that would depend on who becomes first.
The first our group So omo group no. So looking at even round of 32 no. It's either Portugal or Colombia.
Sure. Now,
when we move out of round of 32 and we go into round of 16, we are likely to meet Spain or Argentina. Oh, surely the able to me assure me. Now, so no, Oko akensi ma. I was all share baby I am menekakra. As I say, me the Colombia say they able to me omo. Able to me a ball I air born. Tactics na any omo. England game no. And your referee no di abroad. And get penalty last minute in the show. As I say, game tactics the coach need here. He is very good at what he is doing, and we are all pleased. All of a sudden, I don't know, but all of a sudden, ultimately say euphoria near one around Black Stars, pija. Looking at the time, ball now, even weekdays, and people still go out there and support them in their numbers. It's so impressive.
Performance natural.
Oh yes, I know that performance.
Performance not so any.
Yes. And in a very long time, Blasters in Cheddar and ball my ninja say that. Especially Panama game, Oman Cheddar and Bobo that at the end of the day, 3 points na in Sakai. And then the impressive performance of Mobo against England and now United himself gonna measure not less than 3 goals. Because Osha Omo attackers no Mukrana, Hurricane Mo, Saka Mo, Madueke Mo, I mean Rashford Mo, Eze Mo, they have all the players. And these are players who in form in all their clubs. And going into that game, now you name him so and your crowd and come share baby. But to even end up with a 0-0 and referee no Eddie match ni year and your cry in Kunima. I mean it's so impressive. And I'm happy that the current administration is doing so well with the management. And I'm happy. I pray say they continue. And our boys, I keep saying Otoado. He's a good scout because all these players, on no referee, on no identify players the only thing he lacked was the final touch. Now, Queiroz Ade Akye team, which is the tactical aspect.
How to
assemble them and put them in their right positions. Osha Queiroz game now, it looks like on Stati Fatal. But whenever Fatal comes in second half, no, oh, say game this son. What you say? Obi Befi say Abia didn't I started because he's a good player. But Papa no so onimadi oye. He will drain his opponents and then bring in the guys or more pace. No, your first game Asante Bemu with the pace. No, and they go on the buy. What you say? And you know, for me, I'm so happy with the current performance. No, and I'm hoping say whatever happens after today, no. Whoever we meet, we will be able to perform as well as we did against England. And to me, I'm solidly behind the boys, and I wish them all the best today.
Thank you very much. Penya Yatin in Kenya, Richmond, Edem, Sremsai, member of the NDC communication team. Teacher Constitution, sharing all the way from Riamwase. I appeal to NPP youth chanting Ken must go to be patient. Our leaders see the bigger picture. When Cabinet Japan and Paula Foku were suspended in 2016, the party still won. So why put pressure on the current executives? Let them work at the right time. The NPP is larger than any single member. With all the distractions, we will still win 2028. My regards, Honorable Mavis in Cancer, Wadu, Asantumai Kuka, and Dr. Napu. Kevin Limon, thank you for joining. Atingayao, say good morning from Sokobine Wood Village. Thank you for joining. Piaga, Boko dear, was watching you live from Achim Asafo. It's so cold winter, so it's the birthday in Beba by all means. Happy birthday in advance to Mary Yabua, Dora Yabua inside Accra, Mamprobi. It's so cold winter, so dear. All right, so moving forward, Doc. Minority, I say, and Kanyan is Obo Mobonus.
I no cretro do.
That's the way they are na.
O kana sa na wafum kakra. Chire say getting into the 2024 elections, yet in sempi every yenuanum ho yenuanum din komo bebre se omo no ba na omo ba no omo be sesa niema mu omo ma ye gidi mpo se eye possible se omo ba no se ne niema be si akọ Ghana ha se no se wan hwe ye kura na wo wo abrochi kura na wo be ye wadwen se wo ba Ghana aba betina Ghana bi se Ghana be ye de omo din komo bebre ye betete niema bo so ye ba ma Ghana be ye de ye ba ma tariffs e kosho nyina no ye betete so ye ba ma bibia adwadie a nipa ekoba ne ade no ne nyina mu abaye de nti se ne so omoba no ma ba di akonya yi no mo ka kire ye say they are trying to juxtapose whatever they are doing and what we were doing and say na ba bi tochima nti e tochima e wo ye emra na ye ti akonya no so nti no omo hwa ma na tochima na omo nka ne ye enim so follow me a ohene na omo nka ne ye kra because promises ne ade omo de maaye no ohene ya twen ache 18 months into governance o ba ye campaign a obeye ye o say 24-hour economy o de asempa na aba o de asempa e na aba sanya asempa na o de aba na mu me ya asempa na o de ayede aba wababe dada oman no wababe dada Ghana fo nyina ene 24-hour economy o mo ka ho asemi o de to ha na mo de atoa o de to ha na mo de atoa yesi o mu si market yesi o mu si we getting into the elections obekaya we tried as much as possible to get them to explain to us 24-hour economy no dan important ne fa ho omo ya 50 party chairman ekosi the last full soldier in the party obi antimi explain ya magana fo antimi anti ase yi na ade a wo se obeye no se wantimi ankyere ma be de waya mana yi eniema na nado danko ekufu ado ka se oba obeye nyina no na yetimi kyerem before the campaign e ba e bedi akonya no nso no we tried as much as possible say ye be set bibia into motion. There were some of them are yetimi hwie ye eniema bi te say free SHS eni ninuanom na no ni yetimi hwie ye e obi nso a ye sha ase anke ne nkoma som so omuhia na nke nya issues a ye nya nyina ene en agenda 111 adwuma ye sha ase amahama promises so beto aso ni nyina egu ho agija They say we just see the projects there uncompleted. And it is very unfortunate. And the tariffs are sema yeken. Eya sema se odwene ho a onte ase. Se ba bia oman yedri ene ye niswade hunu as a country. Ya kasa se ye be start 24-hour economy. Na niema we nyina ekosora. How do you expect us to excel in such an economy? Ohini so follow the American. Yes, started 24-hour economy. 12 hours no kra na ye say 8 hours was 12 hours na ye nso. And no kra no untimi control niema. Ama na electricity tariff is up there. What you say?
Where do people say? The correlation between 24-hour economy and utility price hikes. And the way.
Utilities here ye ka ho asemi. And the prices are costly. So you be 24-hour economy a utility screw ya na you be day you be use ananya sa sanity economy aye running basically Ghana has say enema ye use ye day insuo e kanea sa enema yina yetuaneka e na ye dey running economy inti sene so be catch them say o 24-hour economy na wo ye no utilities crana I expect to say ubetimi stabilize niema manage na ye no untimi stabilize man nyina ye a then na memeji wudi say o 24-hour economy no betimi ahye muke na say ni usika no initially no ntia na ama Ghana fo adwen ayo montanta efa government hu and say nkrofo ye pools bebre nkrofo ebisa say se na ye koto ba Ghana fo be san to aba omoto no 2024 and it's a big no. Ghana for ye can send bebre say omubuafu the sitting government and yema bi koso o mani nye ho ene ade saa niema ye keka ye nyina no ene so mate niema ase ehu de eko ehunu say baby aban we ede ye wrani a very unfortunate and am gidi say ye koto aba na o mess so madrin e won niema decisions bi a they made in the past.
Doc, wait a quick one.
Okay.
PURC. A job no the announcement never from providers of and near me you using. And you know, so what would you ba? And no, and a nam sama and can you need to go and walk in your say your two.
Okay.
What babies are say during the tenor of NPP.
Okay.
And yet, same when you know, so now, yeah, Brano, Modeto, and Kanya needs to go.
In Yinaswana, Omodia Ba, and Omodi Tumono. Those factors in play, no. The same factors. In Tisene, if we have the same factors and we have a different government, our ba baimu our kase, the modus operandi, send you see be dijumano, different from me. Into bet me, I'll work around those same factors. I'm yet me excel. Now still we are not excelling now. Then there is a problem. On him follow point no. Then there is a problem. Because on what catch us a factors here, ye di edwuma. And no na me di be edwuma na me ba no. Me wo high level tactic bi a me di be edwuma ma yet me excel. Now still you are not getting the results. There is a problem. Inti no ho asem na ye ken. Ye gina so asi sudua say abanya wabane ya o kache ye say oba be yi free or how ni amanihunu according to omo masem say Ghana yaye mobile o how ni amanihunu mu no saa ban no eye nada e no be dada ye inti nene ye hu say we nyina ye skyrocket asema ye woka no.
Dr. Kwabena Asante Asiedu, member of the NPP communication team near Tien and Kano. Now, Richmond, Adam Srimsai, Rich, minority Akasa, Dr. Anzo Akasa to Munchine. I say, can you need to go to me? And Nada, Minim said Yamojino, ruling government.
Ohenenana, Mamincha ET for once again. Oh, say Ebano, this tariff seminar. na yɛ nuanom a ɔwɔ MPP ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo de yɛ politics ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo shifting blame no de biara ɛna ɛnyɛ yɛn I wouldn't want to go into the political aspect of this, but let me make it clear, say the quarterly adjustment of tariffs no, started under the MPP when they sought a relief from IMF, right? Yes, establishing factory. Say, omunti na sa inshishe we ebe tuja. Now, for about 3 years now, no, this has been normal. Every quarter, PRC adjust our tariffs either upwards or slightly downwards. Mostly it has been upwards based on inflation, CD depreciation. You know. Now, ye free IMF. Now, so the finance minister, any economic management team, you know, any IMF, no, akko in shebi mu say policies ni bi na modi ma yen na I restore nyama biama yen no. We want to keep it. Enti ye be monitor say na be ya economy no enko into junk status as it was under MPP. Now, with the tariff adjustments, you know, one of the factors or one of the reasons are electricity and water bill, especially electricity, cost fuel, gas and fuel, because most of our generational plants, you know, are thermal. Only use fuel, gas, any petrol or diesel. So when there is a hike in prices of these products, you know, it affects the cost of production. What I say? And we all agree, say, a few months ago, no, fuel was very expensive on the international market due to 1 or 2 reasons. Now, PRC going into the third quarter say, based on issues now, ACC now, fuel prices now cost through, we need to adjust the tariffs. Now, say those fees now. How do we expect those institutions to be running? Now, so there's also the actual cost of production. No, regardless what happens, we need to pay for it. And he said, fuel cost through now 70, about 80%. Let me say 80% of our electricity generational way, is running on thermal plants. And he said, fuel more air cost. Now say yes, PRCCO. I was saying so now into me bridging gap of we pricing. No. I don't think say it should be a problem, because you and I would attest say we would pay any amount to have our life stable. Maybe, well, I don't know about you, but maybe him say whatever it will cost me, say me can endum basis so. I mean who say if you are Jimmy no this and this are almost here. It's improving the system. I me can call off. Means you so I'll pay for it. And the MPP for us now can say and I promises say be nyama bebre na yentumi nye na at the time crucial time 24-hour economy eba and our prices cost through. I honestly don't see the correlation. These are taxes, these are fees. I will say you use what I will say the bois on mine so that they will give us good services. If they feel that pricing on Mudima, ebe improving services, and will give us stable electricity and water flow. Why not? And what you see, the pricing, it doesn't really depend on just fuel prices. Depreciation of the CD also affects it. And slightly in the last quarter, the CD has depreciated about 0.2%. Actually say the price at which we used to buy fuel because we buy in dollars. So if the CD was selling at maybe 10 CDs, in the last quarter, a movie called 11 point BBA. definitely no. The amount of money we spend on buying fuel for these thermal plants, I bet cost.
All right. Adam, I think I read I read a news article on Association of Commerce and Industry.
Good.
No more suggest to say. I consider being and see the depreciation and the inflation determining factors of yensu any enkaniabo. Proposing say, Sanyumekui, can they not engage in other revenue generation activities? Bia, a bit more, a bit self-independent. Whether depreciation or whether inflation, affect them to the extent is no na a bit determine prices, no. And we public account committee. It's not now we Ghana Water Company. Omo dem intro masem kese ECG. Penifo you now we ska enyunu wo ho a. Mo baba mu kra no mo boy amane se containers bi kra yira wo port ne ade niam ewom ankrofai ne yenchendi. We na no can I don't know. Commerce and Industry Association for suggestion. Meaning if it's something good to go by. And then number 2. On said the answer they now can that point to no resume the power say if say betua near benya improved or better service me sure say yeah. But here are we over now here we are. You are asked to pay for a high price for the yet services no ye render to you for what you have paid, you know. Now beye bisi basa. If full lands will be activated now for framework. Kobeka ten for budu a enjo say on better say ensuo ne nkania ya to wonum ne ye. Ebon ye de ba ye den ye obetua. But the corresponding improved services no yenya
and no credit. As for ECG credit, I think say for some time now, a lot of us will attest say our lights have been a bit stable. Unless it's faulty. But water, any problem issue, because I've lived in Teshinungwa somewhere around 2000 from the 2000 to the early 2010 thereabout. Issue boy ding oh, and I don't know how these two institutions can diversify. Ade IGF Webro, especially ECG. I don't know. Then I'm to me yet. Say, Abia on beton power now neighboring countries. The power no can be if you had any yet. Oh, ECG in particular, no, very difficult. I think that I read somewhere say Ghana Water was venturing into bottled water, sachet waters. I don't know how true that is. So if that is the case, no, yes, then they can maybe focus more on that. But ensure no more years bottled water no crano. Because there are a lot of areas in this country. Lay pipes taps and feel but ensure for muda. As you say. And I also feel that they should rather look at using some of these water bodies, like their mama here water almost use salt water, no? Yeah. Then they purify it into something you can at least use to wash and bath. So it saves you from spending on tankers and this and that. At least wait till they dry, flush your waste and all those things. It reduces the pressure in the house. What I say, if we can do same for the Wager Dam, to me, those who are at that side of town, no, they connect them to the dam, purify the water for them. At least you are aware, say we into me and you use it for cleaning and all those things. Now what if you such a bakubia, you can manage it. What I say, this will also reduce the pressure on company, you know, so that they can give clean water as and when they purify them. What I say, but adding honestly, adding and with the fact say tough well, maybe the only reason the only problem we can solve by doing away with this fuel thing is if we are able to drill our own fuel and produce our own oil here. You really are crude na dia ebenya. Yeah, you use fuel na yenya wa ha. Maybe that would solve the issue of buying from outside.
Where we are in the process because this week.
Yeah.
President Echo Commission.
Yes.
Sentuo.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. And so going forward, I think this like the president has said, most of the things we source from outside now is just a little push in here for some of these industry players to resolve all these things. Crude aircraft, we get crude from Ghana. So why can't we get our refineries to refine us these products, Ibenya diesel, kerosene, and petrol? Then we can use them. As I say, right. Even if they refine it here, the price, and we have to buy a car now, the price will be way lesser than the aircraft free average. As I say, and that will also reduce a lot of costs. It will reduce fuel, it will reduce transportation, it will reduce our electricity tariff. So I believe strongly that this government is doing everything possible to resolve it. But in the interim, no, this is what we have to deal with. What I say, this is what we have to deal with, and I strongly believe that it is for the good of all of us. And to the message, adding, adding, but we have to pay. It's taxes we have to pay just for the progress of the country. You know, message will be as a pardon the government on this, but it is a necessary evil. I was saying, eba into no yes more. But it is very necessary.
Rich, that's it. Now, a quick one, Doc. Yes, it's you and you, Tiana. Catch money at some.
No, correct.
Paying for a bofra abana into moon, Diana and Kenya, but said ye, Unia Rich Kayano, to get better or improve services.
Exactly.
I don't know my identity. PURC. Can we now admonish them and pressure them, say, in as much as some cats or move to one, or become mere gangalia, a baba catcher, Jesus young crania, one young comma, ECG, Ghana Water Company Limited, it's a bit, but services now are more rendered to us, or more improving.
I know, dear, ye can't, I mean, yen dream, echo. Benkum say it's only a step in the right direction. Say utia adie obodu bi huka, you get the best of services. So if you are admonishing them, say they should put in their best. It's only right. But if you know, say who say you will be a friend of political will. Say aban ebe tu ni hu asi ho say obe so bibi mu a support bibi. Amana yeyi. Aban should have that political will. And I mean, you can ideas be brave. Me sure say, omonsa ka manifesto book nimbi akin kind niema 1 2 be woman. Omo beso omo edeka omo niema ho. Amemu ye nyina na ye de ye chichiro man no. Inti say, oh ideas we nyina na. What you have to do is say you have to implement them. And our only problem right now as opposition is say you who say nsem no bebre na yakika nsem no bebre no makika na emum say omo be setting into motion na ma ade na shas ye adwuma no. That is the problem we have with them right now. Asama o kafa ECG ne PURC hu die asam na kwan so ano no. I mean I was ye shemu kina was say yetimi encourage omo ema omo ye den e give you of their best. But you also agree with me say political will ni ho na government and funny maybe a ngwa kwemu ama hu say government no so ani abrea na edom trim de bia say government re na da ne wo ka asem we chi na 24-hour economy say o kan we sa edede ECG kan ade na say government nhwe we nyina na onye dai on solve issues we na eno so e demoralize omo in a way at the end of the day no it has an effect on those companies no nti and also na wose ye dey yetimi hwe na yeka nemum de o kan ne de mejitum pan say a step e wose ye take as a country as a whole.
We have done about 50 minutes into the hour 8. We're just 10 minutes to hit the top of the hour 9. weekend special edition of Ade Akye Abia on OK 101.7 FM. So, any Anope Dr. Kwabena Asante Asiedu, member of the NPP communication team, and Richmond Edem Srimsai, member of the NDC communication team, and Yene Womesin Kunya Ebon Komoi. Rich, Mami Misa Kakra. Mami still on Tina once. 10 reliefs, and what they call ECOWAS court to say. Osiki. I'm a court na but wegu. But ya bon komo because minority for say. Nyame ya adom na say wo mo ba mambuo mu a kwan ya mo de maame na faso no. Ombe review kwan no. Gojo mo hwe mu am tumi say mo twa kontomo de afa maame netiko na ewura n'anim. Mo anye ni yie kra na ye injustice against her. Onwa maame no ate Supreme Court. Asemi wo me dia meka dia but o de maame fans we ya. Hey, my maame ade o.
Ohenenana. Sa asem we wo ho. Asem bebre and dia emani ye ya na ese emani ye hu the involvement of the NPP party. Because one of the allegations are omodi bomb maame no she was extremely partisan, right?
Petitioners no.
As one, yes, one of the cases no omodi man, one of the petition is that she's strongly a partisan person. Could you were in this country, Supreme Court doesn't sit on Fridays. Supreme Court, they don't sit on Fridays. Honorable Apenyo Makin sent an application to court on Friday around 2 p.m. Around 2 p.m. A panel was constituted. Matter was heard. Judgment was given.
Same day.
Same day. And that's how we are. A B C da. A B A C da. Now, the same institution now who had here that you were part of for so many years, including all the people who are still on the bench currently. At the time now you believed in everything that was happening there. Time now who had the Supreme Court judgments that came out Biano was justified. It was correct because a wohone if you ever. Now and there as a saint, you don't believe in the ruling of the Supreme Court anymore. We're free. All the steps. I could do ECOWAS. Say Ghana from po and Omoya. What about ECOWAS? And I Ghana 4 judges now never ECOWAS panel on so.
I said Roberto, were you surprised of the ruling from the ECOWAS court?
No, I wasn't. From the onset, I knew that the case had no merit. The case is now all they call. The relief is now all sorted and 10 million for breach of her human rights and all man fair hearing. All these things are neither here nor there.
But okay, two articles that were ECOWAS court to Numua. Usually say the president and the government were breaching.
Mepao, Article 146 of the Ghanaian Constitution. I think my kind what it says. Then we can all hear say Abia Ghana Omampini and I say the judicial system of Ghana no and now let's all read and understand what it states. All right. Okay, so the Article 146, right? A judge can not just be dismissed because the government disagrees with their rulings. According to Article 146, 1, they can only be removed for 3 specific reasons. 1, stated misbehavior. 2, the process of an ordinary superior court. Just a minute. Let me get it. Okay, so stated misbehavior incompetence and infirmity of body or mind, which means ebi anipa no sebi wayari kakra na sebi bia own to me enye juma. So these 3 reasons would be the reason why you can remove a Supreme Court judge. Now, she falls within the first 2. Misbehavior and incompetence. No? Those were the petitions that went in. And there's the article states the procedures through which one person can be removed from office, as an article 146. Now, when the petition comes in, the president refers it to the Council of State. The Council of State, after reviewing it and feels that allegations now are strong enough for us to look into it, they also refer to the president and for me an independent committee to look into the matter. Upon forming this committee, the committee will do their investigations, their hearings and everything, and then give the president a recommendation on what to do, whether to accept the dismissal or to ignore it. In this case, I want one person, me penipa bakubi, I bet me say in the processes, at this point of the process, we na ye omiti free according to the constitution. Intia mami feel say it is political persecution. Me pese mi baby potia on mine etie ages department na anyom edwuma yie and as a president no e na anye na edwuma yie and as a committee no e na anye na edwuma yie. And at the point in the hearing, the constitution states say the hearing will be in camera. And the constitution said it will be in camera, which means say it wouldn't be for public hearing. And yes, then you request and say you wanted your husband and your family, your kids to be there. And they said no. You have your lawyer. That is why you have a legal representation. There emotional support. There was no point in him coming there, so they didn't allow him. Maybe that is where she feels that she was not given the right to whatever. But me dear, even if she goes to the Hague, she will still lose. So what's about Supreme Court? You're trying outcome. No? I'm say I think 30 years was then ruling in Baba. You're trying. We are waiting to hear the matter. What they will say, because the same court now, Omoma ruling now one G and until ECOWAS. We are back to them again. Until Mary go around now, the more she is trying to prove her point, the more she's exposing herself. This is an early retirement. And stop disgracing herself. She stop dating herself. Do
you think so?
I mean, if you continue losing on the same case, are you not disgracing yourself? And the back, where I can, the same thing. The same thing. Not just a wine lady for. So I feel that she maybe she has money to expend. I mean, always cannot.
You also agree, so a legal luminary, or to me that there are still avenues here, or explore.
It is within her rights. As for applications, Nadia, it is within her rights to file them. As many as she wants. As obetimi akwa Commonwealth, it's within her rights. Once she can afford it, it's within her right. But the merit of the case now do you have any strong evidence to back your case? Or you just want to prove a point? I mean, MPP for Nidia, I wouldn't be surprised and reinstate her. I wouldn't be surprised. Because I'm almost for the boniso. So if you feel say the judicial system in Ghana is not competent enough, is not independent enough, until ruling on a case, you appoint your own. You see, this was some of the reasons in Tiana people were against her. The whole judicial system was political. It was political. It was so political. You denied a whole constituency of representation for 4 good years. South one. You denied them for 4 good years. Bonnie Ben a chain adu. Bonnie Ben and a chain adu. How you tell me that she doesn't deserve to be removed from office? Case BI Beko against MPP and the opposition party, we all knew the results before it came out. Panels be who unim say wait here. Say Beko no. I mean, let's not beat around the bush. We all saw what happened in the judicial system under her tenure. I don't know why or call Akoniaba on this whole issue. Like I said, the more she tries to prove her point, the more she disgraces herself. On the early retirement, she should rest. She should think about the grandchildren. No, until no mundia grow fear. No, Gina Humi. No, until Nikunin change. Nikunin now penny moral support. No, she has all the liberty and all the time now to spend with him. She should just sit put. She should just stay put and enjoy her retirement. Where are you? I can confidently tell you, say, case no, and could be here.
And you're prejudicial.
Well, but based on the precedents, I mean, on her cases now are filing, it doesn't have any strong evidence. It is my personal opinion. It is not from any Supreme Court judge or anything. That is my personal opinion. That I believe her case is not strong enough to get a win at the Supreme Court again. So media. I don't understand why she's trying to prove a point to who and for what.
Yeah, this time around our fresh evidence.
Okay, like I said, it's within her right, so we would wait, hear a case, and see what she has. Because at the point, the only reason why Oka said she didn't have fair hearing, when she wanted to change her lawyer, and a judge's Nekacha was there. If you want to change if your lawyer says he wants to recuse himself from the case, there are procedures that also follow. He has to serve the court. He has to file certain applications to show, say, may sign. You cannot just get up and come to court and tell us, say, it's a lawyer. You understand? And then at that point, our judge is needed, and she wanted them to halt the case for the lawyer, and sign nonsense, and they said no, the case must continue. The case must continue. And media, I don't know what exactly it is she's looking out for. We would wait and listen to a new case and see whatever evidence she has now. Then she say, Nukre, was she not given a fair hearing during all this strike? Is she saying Seko was not calling, so she wasn't given a fair hearing? Because all the reliefs she sorted there are part of the reliefs that was under Yaba. So is she saying, say, Eko was the end of call here? She wasn't given a fair hearing. And now say, the Supreme Court justices now more Ghana and one got now panel no so work. I mean, she should just give us a break. Yeah, break. Just give us a break.
Which that's it. Doc.
Ongene.
Na case you dey na mahu mo postulate say nyame ya dum na mo ba. Mo be review.
Ongene nsem na minuane kanem se efa baabi no otum futuro egu Ghana fo ani. Case na wo say yeti ase na yehu baabi efiri ba any baabi eko. Asem we no mepese mefa no from 2 perspectives, the legal perspective and the political perspective. Asem a minua ekafa ECOWAS parliament no. No krabi enim waka asem na ma so obi twem na oti asem a obefi se asem a yekodi no Supreme Court no sa asem no na maame na pagya ko se ECOWAS fo ensan kodi asem no bio. From what he said, that's the indication Oma. Nemum enya sa ne siye. Asem na maame de ko ECOWAS court no. Na ni case a de ko ECOWAS court no. Based more on a procedural breach rather than the merit of the case. Inti na nye say yemi asem no so ne enka no foforo. Say asem no kwan na omo fa so di asem no. Mani nye ho me hu no say or my infringe on my rights be into the 7 claims and a coye. Ah, now feel no or 10 reliefs. Sa 7 claims no hene na meka acho. First one was invasive body searches. Second one was confiscation of personal devices. Third one was denial of family access. 4 was secretive schedule manipulation. 5 was withholding the legal basis of accusations. 6 was allowing absent petitioners. Me summarize am. And a 7th claim no ne discriminatory and biased treatment. In sama or the call ECOWAS court ni. So mo he say procedure na e fa so e di bu asem no Ghana ha say no. E correct na say e wrong. There was nothing about say yemi asem no so. Ni ensan ka asem no bio. That wasn't what she was looking for. ECOWAS kra no ntimi nyesa. Because Ghana ha say no, ye jurisprudence na wa ha say no. It is sad that say asem si wa ha na the constitution e ka asem no wa ha say ya. Ahaya na e betimi ayede. Appeal sa asem no. Anyaza wo de kwa ECOWAS nko bia asem no so no nsanka no foforo. Inti niema we ya claims we ya wo de ko yi. Ena na o hwehwe sa niema 10 na wankasa wo boss wo mra ye hye ase no. Niema mako 10 I mean yenuanom be capitalize on 10 million yi e de aka nsem se o pesikani ade ne nsem bebre.
10 million here the ninth relief.
That's the ninth relief. Thank you very much.
10 here Ada.
Yes. Usually omo tro no sa na no ma hwe se other ones are one kasa court no hu se ye e de boa case na e be boa. Until usually ana 10 no omo de hye ho sa say other reliefs as deemed fit by nipa no ha asem no.
But dog, what do you make of 7 year old boss you are the codan? ECOWAS court is so omo hwehwe mu man ye ba say eventually ECOWAS court no ebogu.
Ohenenana ECOWAS court wa bon nsem yegu yi yentimi challenge ECOWAS court no nsem na ECO court a ebogu no edoso
me said the ECOWAS court dinya ya we see kire say the obo boss yi ama me kire mu say aban anoma ni kwan no so no say ECOWAS court so bia wa bo kire ba hwehwe mu e na odi ruling aba say entisa if procedure na ye kan it was duly followed ana
ECOWAS say ya follow procedure ni duly fine ECOWAS asema o kanu no yentimi contest asem na ECOWAS e kanu sa asem court na court ka say ya enya right say o betina ba bia ka say me contest say o asem bi efa ho a you go for an appeal sa na esi procedural asem ya ye ken ECOWAS aka na asem yen challenge ni say ECOWAS aka na asem ntino ye fi say ECOWAS born na bi 2012 Ghana ha say ye kai Akufo-Addo ka asem bi a eto bi ha trim e wo Ghana ha say ya ene abeye part and parcel of our politics are strengthening a democracy. Or see everything in him, in his upbringing, makes it imperative. So be accept that Supreme Court decision no matter how difficult it may be, no matter how no matter the fun ama asem na painful to him no ade akotaka into obeye dey obeji atum eno ne eho no na asem na make no menka no sa atra kwa meka we no dia bata procedure anu ho akere se merit na nkasa no asem no for ba merit se asem no mata na ewo no se ye kodi asem ye koka asem no se enieme esisiye enti ayegina asodi yi mi free ho no no a ene court ade atum ye start prima facie ye bi asem so a ya nkasa ye hu se enkrofo yakofa justice Paul mai ya yenim you court nsensem kakra ye nim relationship between Tokono ne Paul mai ene sisi e kwan ya Paul mai fa so a obeye head of sa committee na yete se ye dey determine say your prima facie no ye nyina ye nim dey si wo honom ye nim Paul mai ne Tokono ntem ye nim sene enkrofo si speculate allegedly senka Paul mai kra na nke wo say ye dey ebeye chief justice na emom no ye current chief justice no obe retire in December ama Paul Micro be shima be the chief justice then ye be current chief justice we nyina na alleged the year yeka so be current chief justice be ko council of state so akọ replace so for Akufo council of state. We know all these stories but asema make sense so duane say sa asem na ye say ye revise no sa appeal na ye say ye kono se ne Tokono si okọ appeal se justice Tokono madam justice Tokono esi okọ appeal na ne kwan so anu obetimi apili asem no na emom ma ye nyina ba bia enka se asem na Supreme Court kan ya na se Mahamati committee ka so mo fa investigate mo finance emra na ye hwe pre prima facie akwa bedru saa point ya yedru sisi ano saa asem no na ekobie so wa ekowaso. That wasn't the case. It was about the procedure na nneema bi of firm no say there be ya infringe on my human rights and I feel so ya indignify me and na okeka ni nyina abom no de make 7 claims and I hope he says 7 claims no ya be man reliefs e wo so. I feel so no political aspect na me se meka legal aka politics no so aka ho. Political aspect na NDC for shas ye Ghana has
my political aspect no.
Okay.
Uma me be say we kakra.
Okay, that's fine.
That was Dana ECOWAS ruling the by which was Wednesday.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Na kayepe constitutional lawyers be nanke no maka say news but
okay.
Time no so ye no.
Okay. Okay.
Mama talk on going back to Supreme Court.
Okay.
Nasem no o ma ruling data.
Okay.
Oko ECOWAS court. Now the awde buy no.
Okay.
Question.
That's fine.
When your lawyer there, but ye pension.
Oko
ECOWAS court.
Okay.
Na oko pedeng. Na ruling ne free or buy no. Senke ye positive. Enke Benyan's instance war ruling from the Supreme Court to Noa e Wagana no na. Now Wakweko was we ya bought wegu. Okay. Going to Supreme Court back no. And yet asem kronwa Supreme Court tina so determine ye no a ankwa ma no na no san so dey call for review. A review no this time around e dey foforo e no dey kwa kadada no a wo akawie anaze wo dey ECOWAS court no ruling no ko ade akoka se menya new addition bia monhwe na monfanye yi ana because if say old one they have sat on it determined. I don't know the bia they are making
mete de okana sepa na ohene kakra meka afa ho ne se wo hwe asemi a ye kan kra sisi ana ye ka se ECOWAS asem a de koyi no akodi fo wo hono no. It would not be right to say asema wakodi for ECOWAS no obegina eno so e de akọ Supreme Court akoka se mo review me minim so follow me
follow point.
Very good.
The question is
very good.
I want now call you no na aye for there.
Very good.
Now I expect something positive anka positive determination e ba ya e kwad be dey.
A positive determination would have granted her reliefs 10 reliefs no. Kubinya sa 10 reliefs ni na nka a positive determination like onona eno na pro court no senka court no be den ebeboa no watimi anya sa 10 reliefs no inti no make sa 7 claims no inti onona is about those 10 reliefs no na emom no sa 10 reliefs no kai say ya granted no sa 10 reliefs na nke because say ya solve the issue of the procedural breach that I'm talking about. The fact that she thinks say ya follow sa procedures na ke wo say you follow edidi asem no sa na ma 7 na me kan claims no a procedural breach but it's enye the matter na nkasa stake no no it's not about the merit of the issue but it's about the procedure. If you are reviewing in the Supreme Court in Ghana, then you are dealing with the merits of the issue. What you say inti asem na ye kan ye no asem na ya kan ya ka se wakoye se nsem na NDC for the beto abonten se sa na esintia ye mpamo no sa nsem no na ye kobie so na ya hwese ye no kwenti ye review ehu se de ye no ne kwan so ano no ana ayese de wenya asem wo court na wadi for na de kokesiem se me ko appeal asem na ye kobie so but sa appeal no it is based on the merit of the case. It's based on the core of the case. It's not about the procedures. It's not about the kwanya ye faso. Edibu asem no. Enye niema bi e bata ho. Asem na ankasa ho asem. ɛna yɛkɔka menim sɛ ɔhene wate aseɛ kakra
mato ase pa na wonyɛ lawyer na ɔnsan so nyɛ ne lawyer yi deɛ mede other further and better particulars egu menu am de be question ni betia na o say another dimension bi so your politics.
Yes, into me pese me ka politics na sem no. Hwe ohene yen nyina ye wo Ghana ha sei. NDC fo edi nkomo bi kire Ghana fo. Na sa nkomo no bo ni beka ne kasa se e very duplicitous. Omo di nkomo bi a e ma Ghana fo.
No pay the okwa brofo.
Ye be ne den ye ja. Ebe ka say sa nkomo na NDC fo edi kire Ghana fo no. Omo tumfutro gu Ghana fo bebre ani. Ema e hadwen wo mai mu. Why do I say all this? Enkoma NDC fo edi kire Ghana fo ne say maami ya ye ka ne ho asemi a wa bɔ ne bredu mpempenso bi a ene baden lawyers e system ni nyina timi pese om pese om timi nyini ba yete so no no NDC fo be ka kire ye say maami no is highly political no ye MPP for women's organizer na de om de atage no 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 om sa koso a be ka say maami ya ye ka ne ho asemi ye maami no e de osono maami edin a om de bata ne ho no no osono maami ofa ba bi a parliament osono maami omo ye ya didi bata maami ya ye ka ne ho asemi ho e ma kire se Tukono found herself in a position na ma ene se o ya de kra na bibia na ya tagging MPP situation bi sa no hu musa na e ha adwene as someone who is seen as a neutral person. You who say na the highest person in the judicial system in our country ni no. So the musa tag na e how as a person. Although obi organ na bia ni beje say ye the party papa dey atag ye the MPP atag no. But in her situation because she has to be seen as neutral no. So ye tag ni bibisa na ebe ha na as a person. Now so ye de tare ne ho say oyo sono maame NDC fo bebre kwotena TV so kan NDC for deputy secretary Mustafa Bande minim se no video no wo ha kwotena TV no so kan ya na osono maame ama ebe ya ade a ebeda ho pefe mu obi ahun se omama no sa tag no mo de atare ne ho ama sisi maame no enam ho bi a yesi o MPP ni which was very wrong. Almost started our politicization no high as a country. So obekaya na Zoom meeting be call rounds na President Mahama ne NDC for lawyers a Zoom meeting be call round that in the video no na ye kase ene ya AI be crowd on metimi dia she I say be AI but na Zoom video a e call around that Mahama e kase oba lawyers na we NDC nim nyina no obebo mama omanya bebu judiciary ni ma she e video a e call around nim so nya be hwe da sa niema we nyina e call so no e ha judiciary it was very injurious to the judiciary intino sa politicization no e ade a ahayen ayede ayeden abeju baby ayeju sisei inti campaign promises a omo sha ase omo campaign say omo ba they will make sure say Tukono ebe free akonya no so efi so ye MPP ni Tukono ye MPP women's organizer on be make sure so be free akonya we so no say any student of law follow proceedings na eniema na ekoso at that particular time na adwenya e ba be hye ni trim ne say so no no yire ne ho ebe du sam pempenso yi na oye seen to even befriending people of political parties ebe drum pempenso bi a ye betage no as political ama school awako nimdia okura eni adwuma oye as a judge as a Supreme Court judge or so better than Chief Justice no saa niema ni nyina no ye be overlook na ya ka say a political machinery bi and a tanachi and all play political game saa adwen pono and beto nkrofo a enyini Ghana ha say trim which is very sad very detrimental to our democracy. Inti sa adwen na NDC for kofa ba ya omde tutu nkrofo trim se maame no ye political or ye MPP ni or ye say or ye MPP women's organizer no ha adwen pa ama ɛna yɛte hɛ ɛna yɛka NDC foɔ se ɛna Georgina Wood kra yɛde petition by say yɛnyi no na saa time atami nsuri so Mahama by na Mahama ebe discourage saa petition na ma yɛnyi no ni ade they are cooking a whole lot of stories, making a whole lot of claims omo try they justify tukono a yetu na de so no but tukono asemi esi in the history of Ghana every yimo time ebe pemone the first chief justice ebe pemone ema VCRC crab mu nyina be ye constitution ye we be pemone no ebi nsi da e wo Ghana ha sei oma set precedents bi a very dangerous ena ha adwen so in a way say adwenpo na etachiri no omama na aye so obvious say political machination bi na etachiri ye de esi ni nyina no na emom no ECOWAS asem na abasisi ano me sha asese ne msika na nya de a ye be challenge de ECOWAS ka no eno no de ensi but asem a meka nso de atwa to ne say vindication rofofofre wo hono no vindication is in the womb of time ebe hili bibia me yahu sane enema sikoye Ghana fo ohwe ye be koso bia no with time ye beti ase ye beti intent any notion a tie bibia isi ye chi bia ase ama obia enya musuamude ehu de ekoso Supreme Court asem no de ye ma me tukono oguso a oye dey odi hu dwuma ye hopi se bibia be dey ebe koso totin edi amano na emom presidency kro omaseti eno eka hu binti na ne na nsen de esi na nsen me social media se miami nua isamia ye nkrofo twa na chi se ne wedding baase chief justice baase na ade na chief justice enam NDC di wedding ase nkrofo didi sa nkomo no ade o social media so sisi a na chief justice eba presidential ed miami nua kuma samia ye wedding ase it is very unfortunate kasa nkomo we no ganya nkomo a ebe kachi waves no at this point in time but because ya create sa idea no say chief justice betimi a political yama na to tonkrofo trimmunti na ba na abeda ne issue na even sometimes they blown out of proportion and the chief justice ko he match kra na be problem chief justice bra wa boy ko he match for Canada problem but na be problem the chief justice ko he match o the vice president the chief said you vice president runs boy then ye can semfa papa wa bobrasi ehu nso NDC for president omo setting yenti na afi ya mankrofo timinya ho ekasa sei efa chief justice ehu which is very unfortunate inti no kakra me meka afa chief justice na sem no
Dr. Kwabena asante ne yete ne nka no Rich
Ohenenana
that's why no ya meka bi say
wa kan sem bebre o
that's all for bro be wo
wa kan sem bebre baba wo me na the woman say I clear this notion Samia Aye wedding now kan you know the wife of Samia Aye my papa is a judge he's a colleague to your chief justice
okay
intino enye say Samia Aye intina na Samia Aye sebi Samia Aye no oye wine sa because a whole chief justice be calling wedding
presidential ED presidential ED
how many people is he the only person in Flagstaff House? I'm not saying say onyeni party through and not say with you I'm just trying to make a point say Sammy is my friend like oya madam for but I don't think say the chief justice is like the fourth person in command or even the third person in Ghana. Okay, let's say fourth because president, vice, speaker, and then chief justice. So that's just like saying, say, President Mahama, Ako Sami wedding. It is not a bad thing. Obey to me, Ako. And it's not out of place. But this particular one,
so the fit person.
Let you people should just even kill it. The man went there because the colleague invited him about wedding, and Okoye. And it happened to be said the man in question is an NDC person, and he didn't go there as a political figure.
Just mere coincidence.
It's just mere coincidence.
the fifth person.
What I say?
CEO of Gold Board.
But Sami is currently the NDC communication director. So if the boy, as a me why now I invited me boss Sami so me wedding. No, but that is based on party affiliation. It has nothing to do with Gold Board. I don't know MPP for no more person wine. Untro de be try you no ma.
Yenkaza ebonu na president Amaset and Amanima
when we were in opposition, we saw Godfrey Dame and this same Chief Justice went to watch Liverpool match. Did anybody say anything? This same Chief Justice, only Godfrey Dame, who was then the Attorney General, almost share Liverpool match. Who said anything about it? I don't know. Wine
make an
Let me finish. Oh, say, you see this allegation. You throw it out there, then it look like say the people are in bed with the Chief Justice, and no, that is what I want to rebut.
Bad precedents now, master.
Oh, no, precedents. I said it. Ever since we started voting democratically in this country, EC Ben every office. Under which people did that precedent start? Was she not an Article 146 office holder? Sandy Pana Muyino, Mrs. Charlotte say, do we even know up to date the petitioners?
It was done in the spirit of the Constitution. So constitutional
this one was done in the spirit of traditional ruling. It was done in the spirit of traditional ruling. And it is not based on a constitution. You see, before when they said the president, and I say they have your friend is saying dementia. When you were chasing Charlotte Osei out of office, when we were saying this, a president now said, it will come back to bite you. And that moment in radio, so any TV, so I can say the one was not being treated fairly. Did we even hear Mrs. Charlotte Osei cough when she was being asked to go out? Almost seen the deputies in the filing petition against her. The petition till date, we've not even seen it. We don't even know the petitioners. Unlike we can even.
You want to see the petition? You want to see it?
If you needed it, so you used it.
No.
You needed it, and you used
Maybe you want to see it because you are making a point that you've not seen the petition to date.
Have you published it?
You probably want to see the petition.
Have you published it? You're not answering my question. Have you published it? You see,
it's in existence.
You're talking, I didn't interject. You see, when they said the president, they forget say that should be what. When they were doing these things, we were telling them. Echinebina mo nyinse ne no ade ebe wu no ebia na mo ambepe. What I say? When they were busy impregnating tomorrow, they didn't think about whatever it was bringing forth. Within the twinkle of 1 month, Mrs. Charlotte said they took her off, and this woman quietly moved out. Do you think she could have gone to court? Do we think she could have petitioned or fight? No, but she respects herself. Because Onim said, "Akonyabana obekwabano enko siaga." Because if you do not have any reason in removing me from office, and yet at the time now you have people at the Supreme Court.
Assembly also retract.
Look, what mean retract is saying?
Also retract.
Saying.
Also, because if we are to infer from what you are saying, what will be a court there or moon. Yes,
so that is her. That is interpretation. What I'm responsible for what I say. You are responsible for
what did you say?
I said Obuni Hunti. That is what I said.
How you interpret
it is your problem.
Interpretation now. And
I'm not responsible for your interpretation. That is on you, not me. What I said, I'm responsible for. Thank you. Then, you see, when
a personal attribute,
it is what I have said.
Who she is.
I didn't mention anybody's name.
Or premising on.
I didn't mention anybody's name.
On fan to two obedient.
I didn't mention to obedient. Me guys say we so that is your interpretation.
All no problem. Osi ECA article 146 office holder. Asemo kai no. And osi apam EC. Nsu EC buni asemo kai na mebo no tofa no. Nsu EC buni hunti no. EC an kokot.
Me say Charlotte say
that's what I'm praying no.
Me can say the office ECU. Me say the person.
Charlotte say no nye EC.
No the raise me dia o kana say the presentation now no. President
no all council one asem na.
President
na mo set here no. That's what I am giving you. Say you people have already said the president. Once the president needed that. Now feeling a president neighbor.
Into Okasa, you are just opposing the two cases, the Charlotte Osei case and the Tokono case.
An individual. I didn't compare her to another person.
Okay, Doc, you have to uncompare will be.
I'm not comparing it to anyone.
That's
what I'm saying.
It is based on interpretation. Or you
assembly they want to make man. You understand? Now you see Wakasa Bebri. Let's go into the case briefly. The main issue, Madam Tokono, Eddie Court, is based on the procedures now. You fast to the from office. ECOWAS there now.
Okay.
That was the core way now they call you. Say, a na abine fast so Eddie no, and now say Ghana fast to the from office no. Wasn't the actual way. Per what she said, my main kind of the way now. Briefly, I'll say. So following her removal Justice Tokono argued that domestic process was used to oust her was fundamentally flawed. That was the basis of the court. Now what is the process? Article 146 states that petition neighbor, you refer to Council of State. Council of State, after establishing a prima facie, recommends the president to form a committee, and then the independent committee now looks into the matter, have an investigation, and have a preliminary hearing and all that, cross-examine witnesses and all that, and then come out with a recommendation. And to know, I am waiting to know which part of this process that was breached, which part of this process was she not aware with. Because Kai said before President Mahama even announced she was given 10 days to respond. You know, she and the MPP had already went out with your friend is saying letter now trauma no. The letter was even already circulating when the president came out to say she was given 10 days or say 14 days to respond to the letter. So I want to know which part of the process has been breached. And ECOWAS has reaffirmed the Supreme Court of Ghana's decision, say no process was breached. Process is now woken. Looking at all the process now they were filmed, none of them has been breached. And you see, on no I can say her human rights were violated because almost searching or almost confiscating the phones. And money amba hearing him and all that, you know. I don't know if this constitutes as violation of human rights. I don't know, but based on the laws governing SAR investigations now they are dinner, it was things that were supposed to have been done. And idea I was so more. Even Mrs. Charlotte said didn't go through all this process. Mrs. Charlotte said she didn't go through all this process. And we didn't say it was politically your friend is saying it was political minded, and I say I dream Bonnie free MPP for until government. You see, now media some way may count. She's just continually wasting her time or saying a minute.
But I will do to Doka. I will do a quick one. The timing. Who's a doctor cannot be said? At the Anuana was a trap on Mama Kutum. Brought to 2024 elections. Mokakai, Momani, 2 of you to say, Mamma no more time. Now, mobile, better than the shady. And I'm paying pa, mobile, my 80. The even the Amoya Yakramofa, Panasocranoa. That motive now, Munya, before. Mobile Bermuno Crano. akwa ye sebi tuntum na tai potre eja na nkitaji.
Okay. I didn't say eye ono ani su ene ne ban. Enu nti na akoye sa. Because uhwe cases ni bia or tena so and cases ni bia or really yeah. It was obvious. I mean, I keep asking, say, what could be more painful? Say a whole community, a whole constituency will be denied representation in parliament because Obi I decided that she will rule against them having an election. What was the reason? A dang na reason. Now, one of the issues that petitioners raised here was misappropriation of funds, which she herself had accepted. Say it happened, and on falsification of documents. So if a person of your caliber could do these things, how do we trust you? How do we put a whole judicial system in your hands? Because MPP condones bad character, they didn't see anything wrong with it. Because it is made up of the same kind of people. You see, Osoro Mamina had a friend, no. It didn't come up just in a day. It didn't come up just in a day. Charlotte said anybody, yes, NDC4 felt that she was being ousted inappropriately. But who did it to say they are way more young. Nipana not representing the court was the former Attorney General under MPP. What does that say? Of all the lawyers, one of the cases now, one of the reasons why you are being ousted is because they perceive you to be an MPP person. So why can't you hide your? Let's assume. I mean,
in his position as a private legal practitioner.
Personally, I do not believe
Attorney General
in neutrality in Ghana. Say you were neutral. Yeah, I do not personally. I don't believe in it. I believe everybody has an interest somewhere. But would you position beer? And was so to me there then AC. You can't tell me say police for any nurses for now they don't have political party. But who be our own IGP not share NDC t-shirt. Not share original NDC rally I say and that's only NDC MPs in nam ape unhunesa. AC even if he was appointed another a political party now or support you Mokana or Yenukuku. But this woman or you need any PA. Am I you? Stalling decisions. A friend is saying Supreme Court LGBTQ bill. She stalled it, but she was able to form a committee within hours to pass e-levy. LGBT she knew say case be ba. Emanate train a delay. Postponing a journey and some because now she didn't want them to sign it.
Somehow can it?
No, it's all court Supreme Court.
Uncle,
we are wait.
We shall be back on this, and you tell me what do you mean? I will definitely.
All right, so we've done about. We have 20 minutes to go. With them, you're sure say, rate on Kebi. Ntini na ye dok dia MPP amanyoku amunsem na rate obeka bi
o candidate here dey me one me the best so
donc na den na ekosu petition keka ye dey konso so na Alexander Fenyo Markin minority leader ne ka kra ye mpini manintu petition ye dey command na keka ma wo mo determine the woman and I boss a trauma for where we are for me.
Oh, here are some the webby said be pan. And near my el coso MPP Musiciano. Obia or do party Nibiano. Any home is a near ma ha party no, name more party no. Inti yenny na ye do party no dear. Ye beka set ya near me coso Siciano. Nemum se me betena ha enso kasa se me kasa ama netia opanyi bi ti se panyi a oye in question a ense me sisi ya na manya de kyerɛ sɛn ewe ya asɛm ya aba nyinaa ne kɛseɛ no ɛfa ne ho na obi a wasum party akyɛ Honorable Ken asum party akyɛ pa enema a wayama party ɛdɔso ɛno ne yɛnkansie ɛyɛ asɛm a ɛyɛ ade ɛwɔ hɔ obi anim ɛyɛ obvious obi anim sɛ Ken's contribution to the party no a very massive contribution why the ama party no. Nemum in some be say a bar na a hard drink kyerɛ sɛn. Can I can ho asɛm me ti ha yi ye kɔyɛ primaries no credit e baako man support Ken na me support Baumia. Inti group a me start ya na ye ta Baumia chi patriotic blue doctors for Baumia. Na me dan wa kyerɛ sɛ Baumia adwuma na ye ya any delegates ye adwuma kɔba ne ade. Nanso man ko gyina baabi a sɛ me kasɛti aken kyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ party ba ye saa nneɛma na ɛde nchichemu bebree ɛba party nim which is not the best. Inti ɔno yɛ ade baako a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ establish as a party sɛ nneɛma saa no saa watimi wa yɛ ne sei no ɛha party no it really harms the party. Yɛwɔ historical evidence timi back asɛm sei yɛ time a Ghana ha sei yɛkɔto aba a William Oforiata ɛne yɛankasa yɛ party stalwart Victor Usu emu kɔ pae a baako kɔyɛ PFP a baako nso yɛ party foforo a ɛkɔwie aseɛ no na Hillary Man na abɛdi president Imoro Igala de ne CPP fo abɛta n'akyi ama Hillary Man atimi di president 79 ɛna fofi anto ata 81 soja aban ɛsaba ɛbɛpam no inti eniema saa no ɛkɔso a ɛha party no into in as much as say yen discredit Ken for bibia waye e dia ha party no we must also try our possible best say yen kasa entia no because ye kasa tia ye sa nneema na it goes a long way to harm the party more. And when we harm the party more, no, now you find yourself in that situation now, it has its own repercussions. That should be a bit me a high into a honor dear. Mr. Party for na I mean Crawford, a new more police station constituency, regional, national, will be a Miss Ruby, I say. Young 2 year boss, a bass answer me a yakikaine and yakikaika one. Name monso me a party no. Esa de say ye party a kabi mamen kabi amemu no ye na ye so mu ehye mu kena ema etimi gina wo Ghana ha sei no ye de mra na ye dey eye adwuma. We have historical evidence to back the fact say soja ban ba ye ni ade nyina no ye original ya SNPP New Patriotic Party a ye ba say ye be we need to save Ghana a ye de democratic rule ye make sure say ye be share democratic rule mu kena ama obi a Ghana bia no etimi ayedai agi democracy yedi na yedi democracy achi inti no your party constitution say ye hwe article 4 ade a wo ho nyina wo hwe obi a party constitution book ni article 4 pretend obi ma ade a wo ho nyina kasafa disciplinary actions I take in situations a say bibi say sia what do we do? We refer to a disciplinary committee, and what the disciplinary committee will do is say, omo investigation, ayo omo to ye, atutu nipa oye involved nano, ebise masha de ko ye ne de anko ye, ehu de SCBA ni baby e free ba, omo wia, they will compile the results of their investigation and their work, and they will submit that to the executive body and the National Executive Committee for them to have a look at it. Now you who the way forward. Inti sa na ya no diso as a democratic party na niema ya no. Inti encheri bia minim se uhu video na neck ekushia ewa Lisa make sure say sa committee ye be hye na dwuma ase na petitions ankrofo de abayete say a deputy TESCOM coordinator on cry ha say edi bi ko yete say MPs bia omonso wo abaimu omo parliament minority MPs enso the big koi minority MPs, and I think say a party organizer be chairman say most of them are members of the health committee. I mean, almost all of them are members of the health committee. And omo de koi no omo wo in same pia omo kasa fa ho titiri any aferi hospital asema kendi kan be kan yi aferi hospital asem na ken be kan ye no eya asema ye kra na ye wo MPP health policy committee no ye de kra ta beto abonten a ye de a kire asem ni mi se nipa wo ho a etoda refie wo ho en etoda nso a for one reason or the other, no, we may not do due diligence before we come out to say something. I thought that in the heat of the moment, you know, any for the mic I be seen so kasani at no. Ebi crab be can say ma bit me from so the nipa ho. Intino tena see hwehwe mu hu say e was say ye lay out the bare facts into health policy committee kra no. Ye the letter by out so be kaya last week. Yankasi leader Dr. Insiansari etro beto abontin say the course about Aferi hospital ni ye free abaimu 2024 no na ya do baby a say by January 2025 there na more than 96% complete Aferi hospital na ye ka ho asem no o kire se ni esi hyase se ni na ye hia 180 million e de hyase na ye nsaka $180 million no na still na was ye tweet bika ho a tweet ya ma ekoka aka be $500,000 as a $500,000 e tisika $50 billion no e was a ban we hwe mo mutimi de wi Aferi hospital ni ade nyina nti I think say minu anoma ye kasa fast ansem no ho have done due diligence concerning that matter no amasese no yate ye ho ase about Aferi hospital ni ade nyina nti na ehia nso say minority caucus no nso ye dey etwro krata edekoma MPP mpanimfo no mo ye dey omo ehwehwemu ehu de esintia yewura Kennedy Japan eba abonten ebeka ne na woka no nti sese no de asie ne say amoakwata committee na ye disciplinary committee no neka mo 2 weeks so mo mfa ni say adwumadie omo di say adwumadie no wi a then we will see our way forward from there into the air course sisi a ewo MPP mu na me gidi say we no bibia esi keke etimisi enye bibia ebetena ho afebo into niema sa nisi a we just try our possible best to maneuver our way through, I mean settle scores, iron out our differences and move on. The ehia potting pa no nti eno na sise ye hwese ye be dey ye betumi aye menu a oti hei ono ankasa ne amanyoku a odom no NDC amanyoku no ebi asi wo mbebere ono ankasa bedi hu adanse ye wo papa bi wo ha se ya ene odi aban mu a chese ne dwumadi a odi wa aban mu ne flagship program kro mo de buy is just unfortunate say omuntimi nye dey enni hu dwuma 24-hour economy papa ohweso egusitano. Gusitano was a stalwart of the NDC in the 1990s. Oni na busuafo nyina o papa Imanu Otano oyobi a many gene story who free say no education is no science politics kan ho enye easy say obesua wo ma science politics. Onso papa be di health minister, di chieftaincy minister, e di attorney general of Ghana ha. Time ano papa di sa ministers no. Na Gusitano na ankasa mu 83 na Gusitano PA to Jerry John Rawlings ti Gusitano no ye nipa animu otupa. Gusitano had presidential ambitions or following the presidential ambitions throughout the 90s as PA Osum Okoto Rawlings Osum Okoto Rawlings throughout the 90s kopim se asem si ya Kokens na Kane Rawlings nya asema na rumors nam say Rawlings abunu meeting nu na dia e change Kokens na aka Ede Mills ebeye Rawlings vice and Rawlings course wedru in the same 90s late 90s ekoma Yewura Mills ensaso say Mills and we declare no say on take over from him ebra ono afi akonya no so no eha nkrofo bebe ro party nim stalwarts like Obeda Samoa, who later became party chairman, Kusitano, he was pained. A Hanoma no koti on one party.
Hey,
what you say? Aha, into
Momo problem.
Into maker, I'm what you say, and ye bibia, a ye, it is
a hospital, and yet,
and some of the
2027 showdown was what the Bema fit to June, July, economic.
And some of the adults be breeze, I show down your semi are okay. And I'm better me chair me per se like you a dream to be a woman say, and ye bibia, titina social media ni ho. Inti time is CC yenino, ebi a yen videos on social media so. But sad I didn't see because social media a quite pa, and I idea SC. NDC mwesi wa people me who in fact NDC we power T NDC party Jerry John Rollins ne yere te ne ho kote party foforo inti se na ene asemaba na ye situation na obi te se alanchemanten ate ne ho akote party United Party na ye hu se Ken so a whole lot with this internal wranglings na waka se June 2027 or the December bani ade enye bibia ye new. That's the point I want to establish. Bibia wo ho nemum aba no enya abasa no e wo say ye bibi fa ho inti na ya manyoku MPP amanyoku na ye chi kebi ma menkabi amamodi no ya tu ye ho asi wo say ye be yere ye ho ama we afa disciplinary committee mu ama ye hu the way forward inti at the end of the day no
disciplinary committee kra ye ade koma wo mu ina the venue a wo mo tinaji petition kra ye bosotro.
Very unfortunate say Ekoban sir. In a democratic rule, there is always room for demonstrations. Into demonstration no mobile each rombe or honomono. A idea democracy allow. Nemum a choir a choir no ena yempe a idea in condemn. It was rather unfortunate say na wo se basabasa yin na ayede eba nanso yetimi ne omo ana omo involved no edin komo I try our possible best to resolve issues 10% course running ade na enye it wasn't a sight to behold at all.
What are they seeking? Speculation is rife, say. Can must go. Their petition a woman demonstrators no okay.
As at now, you see, I can confirm to you, say, petition no, neck and saka, petition no, so no, a disciplinary committee, a bihujuma. But as to the content of the petition right now, as I speak to you, dear, you have found to a bunting. You see a jai Emma disciplinary committee. A deep petition no hujuma no di hujuma we na ordinary recommendations eba na ya follow sa recommendations no na ya dia ya adwuma ma ya party no ho etumi ayeden asa aton ye nim se twene wo hoyi need a why monchen ananya sa na ye ka no
spirit ma unua so we den come party asem there but
minu akra de ono ne party nsem esi doso ti ono benya bebere kra ka fa ne party hu na nsem emunta ka ko gina ba bia oh yes chairman yeah oh yeah thank you to oh yeah enyo original thank you to na Muhammad de na original ne party nsem de doso bebere how na jusu nsem muntaka ana me confusion mu mienu seja o mienu na ye pa mo bom omienu na chairman so pa mo bom
ni de unya insio eja hye ufie gidi nanso obi de na wo twe wo kon ehwe e de bibi wo we ni sisi a on say MPP wo they want to portray omo say oh ene yen de ye pe ye honjo from time and anado any alanchemate started omo contest wa wut me hu say na eja ehihim at a point Alan was supposed to have contested Nanado but okase o wo de ko Send a bay after wo tenure no. Nanka yeden a drew me so nanka. Mako succession plan no. Na nado a distorting no. Was saying no because kufo by eno the man nanado. After nanado no. Na yinim say anka nanado beboa nanka ala naba. Now so also by because of his parochial interest up hand picky Baumia placed the system in a way ebe favor no paid a lot of people money send a beya they will vote for Baumia
is the moment the mercy don't get here
now party system a work for a very long time, you know. More person just to support a certain agenda. Who starts electing flag bearer before national executive, before regional, before constituency, before branches? Who does that? When they sit down or they can elbow roof, abra pillar be any ho, foundation be any ho. Now why any roofing? Now I bought a POP. Now a bit him from the BSC pen. Who shall say that? A bit me na baby. A bit and then the ACCC. They have skewed the system such that it favors just one particular person. So any other person who feels or opportunity, if given a fair playing ground, is aggrieved. And you will not allow these people to even vent and vent in peace. Move boom, supporters and so on. Not just one person who come mushe. What I will catch them is say you support democracy. More. If Fly Jerry John Rawlings didn't agree, say he will hand over power peacefully, and I said we should even consider elections. We wouldn't have been where we are today. Interstate democracy assembly there. We all know where it started from. And Rawlings did coup twice.
18 years.
The first time, or the share will be based on a certain principle. Nipani nye the open. I don't know answer for G2 men. I know say the mamianka sa menye den menye.
So the open was here.
The truth of the matter is that a lot of things were straightened based on that coup na see here. A lot of things were streamlined based on sa coup na see. Sa coup na see here. Anka ende ye ni baby ayo. Rawlings put a lot of things in place. He cannot deny it. Answer na Akufo Bebano, there were a lot of things in motion. There was stability. So he only needed to come and build upon those things. Rawlings could have decided not to hand over power. Even all his counterparts in Africa advised him not to. Mugabe mo, Gaddafi mo, they all advised him not to. And truthfully, if he had spent a little more time, Abiana Ghana would have been better off than we are today. That is the fact. And yet the MPP ni ananado mo be this 8 years. We have been in existence over 60 some. They are more than 200 years. They are more than maybe they see what come there because when they have peace, that is when they have a collective mind to come and fight the NDC. But when there's this grant, we almost disgranted now. We will just have peace to operate and rule the country peacefully as we are currently. Ken the to me pamono and the omwankasa kro munim.
Then I pese the
Ken me to me nchira mu dia for no, but the Americans are to me nya no. To me pamono. So he stay in the party and continue to speak his truth. He obetena ho. The no feelings obeka no, obeka. When Abronye and Co were all about insulting him, you people were backing them. You were supporting them. And they all know Kasano Mose and when your friend is saying Alote Jacobs and Koko Anido, when they were lambasting the NDC, saying all manner of things against us, you were supporting them. Nasana Muniaje. You were happy. And they busy one party monomusu. Munyangushi. The Bano. The Omunyangushi. Naken. He will not back down. He will give them proper showdown. Me trusting rough. I come back. I don't know. Me honestly, I think that MPP has a thing against the truth because they are kind as a statesman. Ade Akye was saying say agenda 111 na MPP for start ye NDC entumi amba be complete na say that be after 50 something years or say 100 years be na MPP da super power na say ye entumi enwi agenda 111 we na omoba power na NDC aba back ebe criticize MPP say na agenda 111 no kra no mo enwie. Meanwhile NDC has spent over 100 and something years in power as an omoba back. Dia can here Afari Hospital, it started under Mahama's first tenure. MPP by 8 years. When to me operationalizing no. When to me Biama and starting Yejuma. Then when you go into opposition, you come back and bash the current government, say, I didn't know hospital in Yejuma. Now Papa will cancel we say you don't have the merit, you don't have the character I would be cassette or more. Musu suspended no.
Munko be hospital no na mo asante man.
Be man ye
500,000 na ka mo fa ma contractor ni hospital.
E wo mo abre so a.
Eni ho na we.
Ka mudi ma mo bi bie. Obi kan na asem say MP no can say the current amount na ye quote defense minister na quote is not true into no omo hia I think something less than. Obi kan na asem say anka onu no ye health minister na anka odisasi kan be masa papa no normal 2 weeks say on be hospital no then hwe
tumbe bi nda be
da do I take one more amudi bie no na be take.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kwabena Asante Asiedu, a member of the NPP communication team, and Richmond Edem Stremsai, a member of the NDC communication team, and Anokwambeka and Emma and Samui, ya penny in your gubre. A penny for that Zano Payo.
And she does
But they are two form of quatrains and same one and more down. So be and will be a PBA.
And they are any team, a Corregana match.
I didn't know the two form of what
maybe and the MPP for Oman trying to be breed. See her.
For Hannah time, maybe my quine, as a baby Makwama yet, and the Saturday and a weekend special edition of Ade Akye Abia DSC. Adam Jazz, thank you very much for the massive support. Anyway, see me. We are here to support. Love this show. Thank you, bro. Ofake from Ofake, Plan Station Circle. And for Ken, must go. Atamat in the prediction, Abba said, Nenumre, 11 in Monona, Russia for the communion. I will moon to win tobacco crowd. What makes a pillar too? NPP is far better than NDC. 100 times. Look at cocoa price now. Your father, Adam, government. Anyway, kudos to Hajia Safia Mohammed, next NPP National Women's Organizer, hopeful. And Lawyer Henry Nanabuach, and be next NPP National First Vice hopeful. Who means Emra, yes, sorry, sweet. All right, so it was for you. On the brighter side of life, Nanakuya, our power praise, glorious word, power ministry international. Happy birthday to you, Nanakuya, and there you are done. Wishing you whatever good you wish for yourself. Wonderful birthday. You're going to do with great vibes. Cheers to stepping away from expectation to manifestation. And enjoy. Well deserved. And family dear Manansan. Problem about say wa money dress Park View restaurant and the workers. God bless you and the workers. Good health and long life. I'm bound for United States of America, Dallas. We pray for good health and long life and more money. Really, I'm bound for wishing you prosperity. Obi, condolences to Becky, Don Sebi, Effie, Patrick, Indomie, Mami Efrim, Mami Caroline, Annie Akwele, Indomie. Umrani Nyamiya Adomwa, 2nd July, 8:30 a.m. Accra Ridge Church. Family Emma Moyako, Demrefedi, so Beba the people Muniatin see. Shout out to Auntie B. Oh, here Auntie B. Obehuno Accra White Chapel. I said to your baby here, Auntie B. Ewo Accra White Chapel. Ah, Ubehuna and say, Nyabo Auntie B. Pe, maybe say, Nya or tongue, foldable basket, bowls, big size and small size, different water bottle, lunch box, and food warmer. Flour, spoon, forks, plates, rocks, cups, blender, electric cooker, and stick. Nyama Bibri. Auntie B. Anopay. She was rather than Yampa the Mount or what you know. If we are straight, may cut down summer. May cut down summer. Down summer, I'm Yaba Angela, a member of the Glorious Choir. Glorious Word Power Ministries International. I made that form. And yeah, I conquer some dear Angela Mame. Yadina Comasa Siam Pina. Angie, Menkuswa, people near Simis. Dansuma, Ifet Park or NIA Bibia. Yababa Boa, don't me sure by now. Power praise me quite for also, it's about setting off to join, right? I didn't, and also so, and no, Yamia Domoa, a we know me, Abigail Ashley, Edward Mohoye, Beba, Ayasembisa, Yasemo, Yebisa, Yapum, Dinya, say, Bia Boko, Bia Boko, you need to listen. They are obey appropriate. Consistent, uninterrupted health. All the way with Zalan, Rade Medasi. Rade Medasi, mean to me now, I say, Aviator. Yaba, Masida, Sutra, and Masida, from Abba, and Masida, right? To my lovely people, another weekend is here. Yes, another weekend is here by the grace of God. Time to switch off, slow down, and enjoy the magic of the weekend and well-deserved peace. I hope you get to do exactly what makes your heart sing. Right? Thank you. Sorry. DJ Foreigner. I crado and then you be at attack of no gloomy bubble. Fuck, I said, one about better to our map of the boot. I had the Moye. You can stay. You can special edition of Aviation.